Okay. It's Friday day. You guys have been flown out from your respective places to come and entrance exam. Ashley!
What? Just wait.
What? Is this how we're starting this?
We're literally doing the intro. You guys aren't even there yet.
Oh my god!
Someone trips and falls.
See someone getting off the plane.
It's looks like it's a bad time for our heroes to be.
You can throw it on me if you want. I don't care.
No.
As a
it's
plane
fine.
crash.
It's no.
That's the exam now. Rescue yourselves.
Ours is the brick that will clonk the heavens. Jesus. All right. You all have been flown out. You have not had to pay a single dime for your stay, your trip, your exam. Prime Institute covers all applicants, should applicants be accepted. All of you have been accepted. To take the exam, not into the University Institute yet.
Yeah.
And as you guys are all like walking up, like your cars drop you off, Prime Institute, it's vast. It is a beautiful, beautiful campus. And Jasper, go ahead and describe yourself.
Oh, Lord. Hang on, let me pull up my description again.
Waiting by the gates. There's on your application you received Team 5B. There's little placards everywhere littered for the groups to gather. Standing there first, waiting.
Is a 5'2", blonde and blue-haired. I want to say basically midget, but I'm not. But Jasper's not midget-sized. Close enough. Just with a gun case and a holster.
Okay.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America.
I'm not disappointed.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Generation X. Jasper is snack-sized.
Yes.
There we go.
And then Jasper walking up towards you is Jeremy. Go ahead and describe yourself.
All right. Well, for my chat, I will put a picture up for that. Jeremy is wearing basically some jeans, a hoodie, blue. He's got very blue hair and is wearing some blue shades.
Anime
over
blue.
top of anime blue hair. He's straight out the show. It's anime blue hair. Wearing shades, has a constant smirk. He's here, and he wants everyone to know he's here for what he's here for.
He's here, he's queer, and he's ready to steer.
There's one person carrying gun cases waiting at the same spot for you, Jeremy.
Okay. Well, this is a hero school. It's either it's the stupidest villain in existence,
Or is here for one of us.
Oh no, it's obviously me.
The in cases.
So, I just walk up and I post up next, like all against the wall, waiting.
Post up next to gun person.
Yep.
Blue Chew tie-in.
Turn the music down, but also still.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mute the music.
All right, and then walking up next, kind of maybe shy, but like definitely keeping to himself. Osiris, describe yourself.
Osiris is 5'6", black hair, brown eyes, Middle Eastern. He's from Kuwait, for those who care. Yeah, just kind of standoffish, not really talking to anybody. Not like moody, loner thing, just more like shy and not really sure about any of you or anything for that matter.
Then finally, probably with a very boisterous cry,
Yeah.
Hank, describe yourself running up to the group.
Hank, gets out of the car that picked him up and kind of keeps getting out of the car, despite being a younger group. Hank clearly hit it a little early. He's actually 6'1", and his shoulders and arms are kind of grown out a bit. He's a big kid. He's got real dark black hair that's in kind of a messy bun. Scruffy looking is a good description for him, wearing kind of like a jacket over like a plaid like button up. Trainers and like tracksuit pants, like ready for whatever's going to be today's plan. He's got a bandage on the side of his face, and just that beginnings of like a scruffy beard. As he kind of looks around and takes his bearings, sees 5B, and like he looks like he's trying to play it cool, like, oh yeah, everybody's already here, I'm gonna walk up, but he's clearly excited. Gets to kind of the edge of everybody already waiting there, and gives a little bit of a sheepish grin, like.
And in that
hey, what's up?
in that hidden enthusiasm on his approach, he trips over a loose brick and face plants.
Oh,
Wham! And he has the farthest to fall.
You
Later
can
that
thank, you
day,
can thank
he hits the
Ashley for
ground.
that, Hank.
Not a very sturdy tree stand, huh?
So, kaboom! And you're all gathered at 5B.
okay, I'm gonna go help Hank up. Hey, buddy.
Hank will stand up and
You good?
blush a little bit of just like, well, the bigger they are, right? Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi. Well,
Well, it's like a theater tree.
All right, what do we do? What is going on with this? Like, what's the group format? Why'd they swap us?
no clue.
God, I'm
That's
so
your-
funny.
As you're standing around looking around, there are 6 different groups of 4 kids.
Oh, my snacks and drink over there.
Here, I was hoping we were special.
I don't know about you. I think I'm pretty special.
Oh, I'm special as hell, but
Hank will take a moment to scope our competition, I guess. Do we know how many seats there are available, like for a class?
They have not been. You have not been told. All you know is that there is a new format, and nobody knows what this new format is.
ta-ta-ta.
Not a soul.
Mac, quick question.
Answer.
What's the cooldown on your redeems?
15 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat another brick in 15 minutes, is what I'm hearing.
There's the potential.
You could
Potential.
eat
That
one
was a random hurt, not a
was
specific
random,
hurt.
now. I mean, you could eat one now, but well,
I'm tough.
Glenn
ain't that
Dizzle,
tough?
thank you for the sub, man. All right, Hank, are you just looking, or are you looking?
So I'm still not super familiar with the system. Can I tell if there are any active powers, or do I have to like spend something to use powers?
You do not have to spend anything to use your powers, as a matter of fact. There are some things, such as, for example, Jasper with the reloading the guns after special attacks, or Osiris whenever he's using one of his powers. If your power has like a limitation, like it takes away something or it requires an action, it'll say it in the description of the power.
Gotcha.
If not, you just have it and can do it.
Okay.
oh, cool.
Then yeah, he'll scope like what's going on and see if anybody has anything that's actively up right now.
There's a bunch actively up as various groups are all just like, oh, hey, fire.
So folks are just showing off a
Like
little bit.
teenagers showing off amongst each other, and their groups trying to establish, well, which one of us is going to be the most awesome one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jeremy has something in his pocket that's ringing as his power is going as a power.
Yep, there is an active
Is-
power standing right beside you.
Yep. Always
But
have
it's
something.
the various smorgasbord. There's like one classmate, like super excited, like grabs up all 3 of the others and lifts them with ease.
Oh, that's gonna be a struggle.
Couple people, like one dude's like, "Oh, I'm fire! What's up?" And like a girl version of him, like looks identically similar, like kind of just like waters him to put him out. Just like
Hank will laugh at that.
you're embarrassing us. Stop it.
Oh, they must be siblings, I wonder. Oh, this is gonna be
And then
fun.
there's you guys who are kind of just playing it cool.
But yeah, Hank will get the scope over and then kind of look back at his group and, like you said, like everybody else here is kind of playing it cool and just be like, oh, I guess we're the quiet ones.
That way.
Right,
Are the more cautious ones?
I'm gonna agree with him on that. Cautious sounds better.
I don't know what this test entails. I don't want to give away anything off the top.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Play a cool hotshot.
A very soft, gentle chiming plays over the PA system throughout the campus. And then, out from the doors, from the main building, steps out a gaggle of heroes. It's a who's who. It's the teachers of Prime Institute for the current academic year. There is various heroes. Those of you that pay attention to both world and domestic rankings, there's anywhere from a couple years ago the number 5 hero, Gem Crusher, all the way to last year at 18, Madam Mover. And those are the two that seem to be beelining straight for your group.
Interesting. Okay.
Madam Mover is a telekinetic hero. And then there is Gem Crusher, known as the Hard Hero. They approach, and like Gem Crusher, stoic, strong, just casually, nothing seems to bother him. Cool as a rock. But Madam Mover practically pounces on you guys. It's like, oh my god, it's our test kids. It's our Gem, it's our test kids. It's like, they're here. They're finally here. We finally get to do it. It was like, like checking, like, look at you, like looking up at Hank, like patting shoulders, like feeling him out.
Hank will kind of chuckle a little bit sheepishly, like a little confused at the dichotomy of the two of them. And he'll look at both of them and be like, sup, Teach?
Oh, man, I have a good feeling about this group. I know that you guys, you're going to go all the way, and you're going to become my most favorite students. Gem Crusher, like, very quietly is like, we don't know yet. Still clearly sizing all of you up. It's like, no, then positive reinforcement, Gem Crusher.
Oh god!
Matt, how tall is Gem Crusher?
Gem Crusher is like 6'8".
Just
I'm gonna
smiling
walk
at this.
And Gem Crusher is solid stone. He looks like a rock person. Like, imagine Korg from Thor movies.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that. Wait, just not without that kind of personality, right?
Clearly not without that person.
Clearly not that person.
How tall is he?
6'8".
6'8", so I'm looking up to him. Okay.
Yep.
Jasper's gonna walk up and just stare straight up at Gem Crusher and go, "You are a mountain."
Like,
Interesting choice of words.
here's that. Finally looks down. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. My boulders are ones that defend and protect. What do you aspire to do, young piece of paper? Jasper.
Oh wow!
Well, I'm looking to prove that not all gunslingers are psychotic idiots.
A noble endeavor here in the United States of America, Jasper.
Wait,
I look
shit.
forward to seeing you prove this.
Especially if you knew where I was from.
No.
You are from Arkansas.
Yeah, a lot of crazy asses there.
There's crazy
done that
everywhere,
wrong.
as you will find out as you continue to strive towards your goals of being a hero. Pat.
Almost kind of in that same time, like Hank will put his hand on the other shoulder for Jasper and be like, "Hell yeah, good to have a goal. We're gonna make this work."
What he said.
Liven up, Teach.
I'll look up at Hank like, what's your name again?
That is Hank. Like, oh
Sorry,
my god!
the,
It's
The
like,
trip ruined my my intro.
oh. Madam Movers is like immediately like arms around both your shoulders, like, all right, guys, like still young, still hip. I'm not an old person. Come on, new heroes.
I'm not old.
I'm impressed at her having an arm around each of our shoulders at the same time.
Yep.
It's like a 45-degree angle.
Well, she is levitating as she does this.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
All right, well let's go get you guys settled in. Let's show you the institute. It's like starts like
Yeah.
gently guiding away from all the other students, the other
Yep.
teams.
Hank kind of slides his hands in his pockets and strolls in like he's not like he owns the place, but like it's already home, like he's familiar.
Hell yeah. So obviously there's still an active power from before. There is also a new active power as Madam Mover is levitating as she's talking and training you. Well, not training, but like showing you around. She leads you guys through the giant cafeteria / mess hall. Like all food is of course covered and is part of the tuition and what have you. State sponsored. You all would be receiving grants and scholarships. So you don't have to worry about paying for a dime. It's fine. Hero work has its perks, if you will.
What the heck?
We're under a sonic attack.
Schools of possessed.
I'll be the judge of that.
That is the AC system. It's very powerful. Covers the entire campus. Sometimes it can be a little loud. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's all normal and all part of the thing.
Cyrus is just taking notes the entire time.
Yep.
Hasn't said anything.
It's like so, mess hall. If you guys want to grab a snack, there are of course some like drinks and food set out ready for people as we take our tour.
Hank will grab up a bottle of water, or two actually. He'll put one in one of his jacket pockets.
I'll grab some water.
She just floats there, giving you all a few moments. Her hands are always like this.
I'm
And
just
once
gonna
you-
grab like a fruit grain bar and a Dr. Pepper if they have one.
They do. That they have a
Popular
Coke Zero
Americans,
machine.
Oh shit.
Or one of those Coke remix things. D-Class Hero Cool Breeze. Jesus. She proceeds.
Amazing.
She proceeds to lead you around. It's like she could carry you if she wanted, but she's being nice.
Are all the groups moving kind of in the same?
No,
like,
you have not.
together, or-
You have not seen the group since you left the gate. The other groups.
Okay.
It's like, she leads you to another building. It's like, and here is where we have our general educational studies. You're still young and still need your education, so not everything's going to be just hero work, guys, and hero learning.
What's going on?
You also have math, English, electives that you get to choose, science.
Hank will just like shoulders drop, like head back, like, oh, I thought I was done with algebra. Okay.
I mean,
Is there
you can always potentially take the test to test out of algebra.
Yes, and I look forward to doing that.
Absolutely, I believe.
He kinda,
I
like,
believe in
side-eyes
you.
the rest of his group. Like,
I believe
yeah,
in you,
100%.
Hank.
As she's talking about the different classes and stuff, Jasper's gonna look up and ask Gym Crusher, you know if there's any like
What is that?
clubs that involve like the gun range and whatnot?
We have an archery range. But new students are inventing new clubs all the time. So should you pass your exam, you could always attempt to form a new club, specified and tailored towards gunnery.
Okay.
A noble endeavor, would-be hero. Turns and continues just staring forward like a golem sentry person.
Iris is still
Bring him
taking
out of
notes.
himself.
All right, guys, we're gonna get a chuckle out of him if it's the last thing I do here today.
Madam Mover continues moving on with the tour. Next is another building kind of similar to the one that you were just in for classrooms, like hero classes. Well, not all hero classes are physical in nature. Most are. However, the ones that require things such as etiquette,
What is going on?
theory, hero reasoning, deduction, those all are actual school classes that are covered here. You'll apply what you learn in these rooms to Turn's giant wall of windows where there's various domes out in the wilderness surrounding the campus, in our danger rooms. I assure you they're not actually dangerous. That's just a cute little name that we pulled from something of years past. And, well, those are our...
that classic show.
Yeah, that classic show. Those are where we have physical training. This is where you'll meet grueling physical tests, stamina, your guts, and your heroic mindsets. I look forward to seeing what you guys are able to do tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I like it. Continues floating on. It's shows you other standard things like world-class gym for people to physically train. Goes over potential electives such as weight training, endurance running, chess club, so on and so forth. All the various, if any of you have ever been to a college or have watched a show where everything's electives, and there's core classes, elective classes.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, what elective classes you guys choose will be what levels up on your stats and skills. As we hit milestone areas and I level your sheets up for you. As well as, of course, the actions that happen in-game. Gym. Already did the cafeteria. Then she leads you to the dormitories. Hustle and bustle, all teenagers, a couple years older than you all. It's each dorm is its own, each room is its own suite. So there is a main living area, a main kitchen. Each has 4 bedrooms, and each bedroom has a bathroom, so you have your own personal private bathroom. And here we are, and she opens up a door labeled 5B. This is where you guys can relax, kind of decompress from your travels. Snacks, drinks, there's food in the fridge for you, already pre-made. Just settle in, and later on today, we will be going into the written portion of the exam once you're all settled. We're going to be back here about 3 hours.
Cool, put our feet up. All right.
Make yourselves
Thanks
at
a
home.
lot, Teach. Hank will walk in and just kind of first bedroom on the right, toss his big duffel bag down, and
So the layout is literally bedroom on the right, bedroom on the left, right when you come in, hallway, giant living room, and kitchen, it's all one open floor plan. And then bedroom on the right by the kitchen, bedroom on the left on the other side of the living room.
Iris will head to the far back left bedroom. Just kind of unpack and put his stuff there.
Yeah.
Why is there so many? Okay, that's... Alright, I'm gonna go to the closest to the door.
So left, which leaves Jasper. You have the back right.
Yep, that's where I was gonna go to.
Hank, Jeremy, you guys don't really have any kind of a view. There's no windows in your room. But for Osiris and
Okay.
Jasper, there's giant bay windows that overlook said natural area in training rooms.
Why is this happening?
Your rooms all include a queen-size bed, a couch, a television,
Oops.
desk with a laptop on desk already.
Hold on, my computer. For whatever, hold on a second. My freaking thing I'm using Roll20 on was eating my memory for no reason. Like I closed it, 30% of my CPU freed up.
Do you still do you still have the animated gifs going?
No,
It's fine.
that was just in a video that I put up there. I don't think I had the animated gifs.
It's okay.
Bringing
Might-
everything back up now.
It
But
might
like
be-
my computer was like, I was like, my VTuber is moving super slow.
So my chat is going to get a sneak peek at something as I
Rude.
still have. Nope, I
Sneak
can't.
peeks.
I turned it off. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Matt. Big brain.
There's intently at the stream.
The generations right queen size beds. Got to make for some of the quirk heroes that are 6'8".
Listen,
Gem Crusher.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can take it up with your guides if there are issues with your accommodations.
Oh no, Hank tosses his duffel bag down on his bed and is like almost immediately like head in the fridge, seeing what's there. He'll grab something high
big-
energy, high protein.
He a big growing boy. He needs that food.
He is, it's true. But like bottle of water and whatever he grabbed in hand, he'll be right back out the door to like kind of lean against the rails on their little spot, I guess on their stairs,
Right.
and get a look at all the other students, especially any of the ones who are already students.
There are clearly many walking around in like school uniform. Most of them super like wearing it professionally. There's a couple that are like lackadaisical with it, like shirts not quite tucked in, suit jackets not buttoned.
The cool kids, gotcha.
Right. And then like one like she looks like a type A. Like comes like not stomping, like more like stamping, like heels clicking on the tiles, like comes right up to you. She's like, "What's your name?"
Hank will like finish swallowing the bite of the granola bar, whatever he's chowing down on, the protein bar. Flash a smirk and tip his head back a little bit. I'm Hank.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Hank. Hold on. Where did I put their fucking names? God damn.
Page.
Here I was thinking I was ready, but unfortunately, like, I have so many notebooks.
Yeah.
So many. Are they over here in this pile? Probably. Oh, let's see here. That was the Rust and Decay.
Oh, that was a good series.
Is she my brain was like, is she hot? And
Yes.
I said that with like,
Yes,
does
she-
she have a power? Is she hot? And
Oh,
I'm thinking, like,
gotcha.
is she hot powered? And then I'm like, that's not what that sentence means, Edgar.
She currently does not have any active powers on her. Now.
Okay. But yeah, she's hot. Dope.
Is
she is hot.
power?
She is hot. Powers, no.
Powers.
Ah.
Her
Hank will
superpower.
be a little embarrassed. Like he's not used to being like the center of attention. It seems so. Like he swallows and introduces himself and
They'll get him.
looks her
there.
up and down.
I'm gonna grab my charger, my drink, and my snack real
Go
quick.
for it.
We're trying to find names.
I am trying to find stuff myself. All right, that's Scion notes.
You just pull one from there. It's fine. It's
No,
close enough.
sure isn't. That's a complete fucking overhaul of everything, and we're not doing that. Did I write my hero? Is it this folded piece of paper? It is. Let's go. Good job, Matt.
Pierce, if she punches me, it'll just be another in a long line of Hank getting clocked. Apparently, he's starting off right with this session.
This means you're the pro tag.
Yeah, buddy.
And she's
Fine.
like, she holds out a hand. Rebecca.
Hank will enthusiastically kind of shake her hand and, just like Dad taught, firm grip and
Yep.
eye contact.
It's like, oh, that's a big grip you got there, Hank.
Here's the bubble pop.
So you guys are some of the new, the current. We're trying things out.
Yeah, we got the entrance exam tomorrow. We're just getting settled in, MM and GC will be picking us up here shortly.
MM and GC?
Madam Mover, Gem Crusher.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I've heard that a hero's name is very important, not something you should really abbreviate, but, I mean, what do I know?
More than Hank.
Hank will flush a bit there, like...
Oh.
So,
But it's
Oh.
cute. It's cute that you got nicknames. I'd love to hear what your nickname for me is going to be, as she, turns, leans back on the rails beside you.
okay. Well, what's your hero name?
Stringstress.
What's that?
Stringstress. Well, SS doesn't quite roll off the tongue, so we'll come up with something.
Yeah, maybe avoid that one.
Just maybe.
And she'll pull out, a little grape-flavored vape.
Hank will take the moment of the pause to take, another bite of his protein bar and look away a moment of just, being thoroughly embarrassed by this
So Hank,
hot senior.
so Hank, what's your powers?
Oh, I like to play it a little close to the chest first. If everything turns out right, if I belong here, I'll and he'll kind of pause for a moment, catching himself, admitting he's not super confident. Then I guess you'll see.
So what you're saying is you want me to watch you? Little finger, on his forearm?
Hank will get that perfect anime chill goes up his spine, and he's just like, I mean, I don't know how they do the exams. Are you guys allowed to watch?
I thought we were talking about when you make it. You're going to make it, right? If any of you want to come out into this scene, you are more than welcome to.
I was going to ask if the dorm room's still open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hank didn't close it.
Still open? Alright. From the back of the dorm, you're just going to hear, he's going to try.
Damn.
I remember 4 years ago when I did my entrance exam, I was just as nervous. You're going to be fine.
Hank will kind of cough. Yeah.
It's in fact,
We got
in fact. And Rebecca will gesture down the hall, and you hadn't noticed her before, but a much smaller, slender, rail thin, young girl with short bob, keeps occasionally peeking out from around the corner that Rebecca's gesturing to at the moment. And she kind of meekly approaches you. It's this is Amanda. It's Amanda's quirk is really awesome, and if you want,
No.
we can see how this exam's gonna go.
Oh.
Amanda, sweetheart, tell him your hero name. Foresight with the number 4.
Does she wear glasses?
Yep. She's barely as tall as your chest, Hank.
Okay. Hank will kind of smile down at her. Well, if it's all the same, at least for now, let's keep it a mystery.
You know, and I could be wrong here, but I'm told having a plan is Hero 101. But you know what? You're not even in hero courses yet, so, I mean, why bother? You're right.
Well, I've always been told, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. A hero's made by his ability to react to situations.
Are you
And
saying...
no matter how hot,
Oh,
no matter how ready he is, situations change as soon as he gets there.
Are you saying your classmates are enemies, Hank?
Am I supposed to be up against my classmates?
As Hank's having this conversation, Jasper's just going to come out and be like,
Just watch him dig
"Hey,
a
man,
hole.
Can I borrow you for a minute?"
Do you say that to Hank?
Yep.
Okay.
Save him.
Hank will look
so-
over at Jasper.
So, important question, Jasper.
Hmm.
Female presenting or male presenting?
Walking onto campus, male presenting.
Okay. Interest. Not toxic bitchy vibes yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
You can get there, though, if need be.
It's like, all right, Hanky. Well, I hope you have great success and good luck. Come on, Amanda. And like the two girls like walk off.
Hank will watch the two of them walk away and just look over at Jasper and just mouth like,
You're welcome.
and he'll slam back his water. All right, what you need?
Oh, nothing. I was just
Nothing, just
situation.
saving you.
They were saving you. That's what you heard, Jeremy. They were saving you.
Hero points to you then, I guess. And he'll go back to looking out at the rest of the students.
Oh. Hank, for sticking to your guns and not attempting to cheat and see the future, you get an extra hero point.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Does anybody else have plans or intentions of doing things, or do we want to move forward to the next part, the next scene?
We're allowed to, like, roam around the campus, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're allowed to roam around the campus. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. You can try to talk to other students. I have a fully fleshed student body and professor body.
All right. Jasper's going to walk around campus trying to find the archery range.
Out back of the dorms, there is a narrow corridor of wall and building with a few archery targets placed at the end.
Is anyone currently using...
No one is
The arch-
currently using it, but there are still some targets set up from the night before. There's clearly one extremely accurate archer. You don't know who it is, but like the entire bullseye is just gone, like from arrowheads.
Wait, how far back is that target?
You don't know where they potentially could have been shooting or starting from, because there's no like line drawn or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's like at the end of the building.
Man, whoever did that is pretty damn good. They're going to be fun to find.
Osiris, you doing anything?
Yeah, I want to see if there's a list of like faculty members maybe on that computer.
There is a full list of faculty members.
Fantastic. Can you run down some of these for me?
There is the headmaster, the Mighty Oak, principal of Prime Institute. There is head of medical faculties, Resurrector, the healing hero, Gem Crusher, Madam Mover, Reactor, head of hero studies is Madam Mover. Head of business classes is James B. Cunningham. Head of hero support, there is Hero support is malaise. Poison hero malaise. Various like homeroom teachers, upcoming faculty members, question mark, question mark, question mark, new homeroom teacher. It looks like there's only one new professor joining the faculty.
Does it say who that is? Or?
It does not. It is question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay. What do I know, if anything, about Malaise, the poison hero?
Poison hero Malaise. Malaise actually started off in her career a villain. She was very low time crime. It's like her power, of course, like leaned that way. But after an altercation with Ultro, the #1 hero of America, she served time in prison, got out on good behavior, and dedicated herself fully rehabilitated to hero work, specifically in finding ways to design countermeasures to poisonous gases that affects both hero and the common civilian.
Fantastic. Just want to making notes of that.
Mm-hmm.
Is she easily accessible, or is she like busy doing? I don't know. Like,
there is a link on her profile for how you can schedule a meeting with her.
Fantastic.
And also her generic office hours, which are today from 7 to 9 p.m.
Damn it, G.
To confirm, is the entrance exam today when they come get us in 3 hours, or is it tomorrow?
The written portion is today.
Okay.
Yay!
In about 3 hours.
Sorry,
One
I didn't mean to interrupt.
1 second. No, it's not derail. I had to.
God damn it!
So, Edgar, if you're ever curious, this is your first time interacting with Hunger Games.
Oh no, I've done this.
Yeah, I tend to go left to right. So, like, Jasper's 1, Osiris is 2, Jeremy's 3 or 4.
It's. Yep.
So, Jeremy, what are you doing?
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly how I'm going to probably get hurt. He's doing yoga. He tries to work on his flexibility.
Well, you stretch a little too far there.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I know what's happening.
All right, perfect. Hank, at this time of your relaxing, the wound from earlier will go off of you because that's how the system works. After like X amount of time of rest, you heal bruises. Then longer if you get any other like afflictions or anything like that.
Thanks, Jay.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Discuss?
Well, not anymore. So I'm twisted something. I'm gonna lie down. Not gonna hobble around the campus on my first day.
Hank will kind of lean against the door and knock for Osiris, just since I hear like I hear Jeremy like ooh, and like
oh god
fall over.
Osiris will open the door kind of gingerly and kind of peek through. What's up?
Hey, so I know the exam is tomorrow, and all the other groups were already showing off and stuff, but we probably should have at least a little bit of a plan of how to work together. If they're grading us on a group, or who knows how they're doing this.
I figured
I'd
the grade
check, see what. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Nobody seems to, or at least won't tell us. But if they put us together as a team, it has to be for a reason. So,
Unless they're pairing us up against each other in groups, like 2v2, every person for themselves, you don't really know. None of us know.
yeah, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem very heroic making heroes fight heroes.
But they do want to make sure we're prepared for any possibility, anything that could happen.
Well, yeah, that's what we're here to learn.
And what better way than to do that on day one?
I don't know. Teaching it in class actually was kind of what I was going for, is a better way.
They don't seem to really do things by the books here. But then if they did, they wouldn't be the #1 school, would they?
Hank will kind of lean back a little bit, like rocking on his heels, just like, all right. Well, I guess good luck with the exam then. And
Me too. And they'll close the door, like before you get a chance to walk away.
You too. Blam.
tough nut. Then I'll check in on Jeremy, make sure he's not dying. You good in here, bud?
So,
Sorry. Chat has me giggling. I'm sorry.
quick question, Matt.
Yeah.
Do I need to, do I have to actually set up, like, physically touch for my power, or?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
At your current level, yes, you do.
Alright.
Things that you may be able to train in your school studies.
Yeah. So, basically, because Hank has that ability, it's like he's been able to tell when people are using abilities.
Yep.
You'll sense, I guess, the thing you felt from Jeremy get closer to the door, and then another power trigger. as then the door opens, because fuck walking across the room right now.
Hank will be kind of like halfway across the common area coming his way.
Okay. Open the door. Yeah, fine. Just overstretched.
All right. I was just checking with Osiris, see if he wanted to compare notes or come up with a plan. A lot of the other groups have already been showing off to each other, and I understand not, doing it in public, but I think they're testing us as a group.
Okay.
Why else would they put us as a group? And if that's the case, we should work together. And I guess I don't know what everybody does.
Okay, I can see that. And what did Osiris say?
Basically for me to get Ben.
Weird. Okay. So he's not gonna spill the beans on that regard.
No, he wasn't rude about it, I guess, but he doesn't know what the format is and wants to play it close to the chest. He's saying maybe they put us against each other, maybe they make us figure it out when we get there, they want to, test our ability to react. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I can understand the cautiousness, but I'm confident in me, so he from his door puts his hand around the corner with a quarter and flips it into the middle of the room, and as it's flying through the air, he's suddenly there catching it.
When you say I'm confident in me, Hank will kind of mutter to himself, well, at least somebody is.
Like he doesn't care if you know what he can do.
So I guess you teleport to where the quarter is?
Yes,
for
that's
now.
what he does.
Yeah. But he's like, oh, okay, that's what you said? I thought you were asking him that.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So Hank will, whip his head, trying to follow, and obviously failing. Whoa. Okay. Mobility. Good stuff. Oh, shit. Alright, so... All right, so what I do, I don't know, it's not that flashy. I was hoping it'd be easier to show you, but I guess do it again.
Okay. Flips it back towards this open door.
As he goes to do it, I'm gonna hit him with Nah Man.
Okay.
All right, so real quick, click Nah Man on your powers, so it pops up in chat and people can see it.
Hours.
There should be a dice button on the right side of it.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm still in dark mode. I'm sorry, chat. Boom.
Oh yeah, I might have to turn that off too.
Yeah.
So,
That
Brad.
does not.
I need
Wasted
you.
by
I need you to make a will save.
All right. Gotta just click on where it says will.
Yep.
All right. Oh. Nope. Did not.
You go to teleport, and you are
Uh-huh.
you are still standing right where you are. This is the first time this has happened to you since you got your.
Yeah. He just stops. He just watches the corner hit the ground because he's like trying to catch it. Like as he goes for the motion to catch it, and he's just noticed he doesn't go anywhere, and he just stares at his hand, looks over the corner, looks back at Hank. Huh.
I also can make him stronger, but I don't really know how to show that with yours. I don't know if you've got like how far you can jump or if there's anything else about it, but like yeah, I can shake it up a bit. Is kind of what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I have ranges for things.
Matt, as there are little power demonstrations going on, I'm just gonna walk in and just watch, being against Osiris's wall, watching this.
Okay.
I'll demonstrate this part of it as long as I can. So, as he's standing there, before he starts walking to go get his quarter that's across the room, there will be an obvious faint glowing symbol under his feet on the floor. And you'll sense that that's that something just triggered.
Does Nadude, is it like singular interactions or is it like for a scene? Like
That's why I said as long as he can. If he can.
So it is sustained, which means it, like once you activate it on a thing, you can sacrifice, you can keep that up as long as you want. However, it would only be for the one power that you have specifically targeted. So if they have other powers, they would still be able to use their other powers.
Okay.
And then I see my the drawback on it, so
Mhm.
I have to keep that in mind as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will work because that's
It's a different aspect.
Yeah, it's a different aspect.
If you're not doing teleport, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as he starts to walk away, there's where he was standing. There's a.
Did we lose Brad?
No, I'm trying to. I thought it had a description of what it looks like. I don't see it because you said it was obvious originally.
Oh yeah, no,
but
I'm leaving that up to you to describe.
Oh, okay.
It just means it's noticeable that it's being used.
Yeah, there's essentially a small blue circle. Like generally where one of his feet were placed.
Okay.
Like his right foot when he goes to step off of it, that's left behind as he walks to his quarter.
Hank will kind of look at it and he's clearly like furrowing his brow. He's concentrating and
And I don't know it, but you now know. Notice there's two active powers.
Two active things.
Now the quarter's still active, but now that spot on the floor is active.
Okay.
After a second, he's like, if I can demonstrate, looking at Hank, because he tries to go again and it's still on. It's like, he just didn't make it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, and I'll release now, dude.
Okay. And he goes to where the spot on the floor is, like from his door, still holding the quarter. He didn't throw the quarter this time.
Oh, so you can kind of recall, like you can set up like a flashback point, or?
I can pick where it points.
Okay. Okay, cool. How are you in a scrap? And he'll kind of like.
When Hank asks Jeremy how he is in a scrap, you just hear a pistol cocking behind Hank.
Did I notice you come out? Like, did you
like
sneak up,
Jasper
come out, or-
Jasper like came back into the suite and then like moved into the living room up against the wall.
Okay.
So that it would have had to walk past you at some point.
Okay.
Either in front or behind. I'll leave that up to you.
That's fine. I was coming back to Jeremy's room, which was front left, right?
Yeah.
So if you were going back to Osiris's room, you'd be against the back wall and behind me.
Yep.
He'll kind of whip around and like he was like teasing like, how are you in a scrap? But like hearing the gun cock, he turns around and his hands are up, like he's ready.
Don't worry, it's not loaded.
How am I supposed to know that?
You don't. That's the point.
Loud, almost thunderous on the door.
This won't be like a panicked whip around, but like he'll turn his head up and be like, is it time already?
Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun.
Well, shit. All right. Here we go. He'll knock on Osiris's door.
Go get her.
Cyrus will open the door. It's time, isn't it?
Apparently. And I will toss a water bottle at Osiris, like to him.
Catch it.
Let's get it.
Gonna go.
Give me an athletics check, Osiris.
I hit Osiris in the face with a water bottle.
It'd be a shame if somebody redeemed a hurt right now. You catch it.
Oh.
Awesome. And you guys open the door, and there's both Gem Crusher and Madam Mover. Madam Mover enthusiastically just like...
I'm gonna go shut the door to my room. And as I do, I'm gonna set up another link. For later.
Alright, so that is all three of your active links right now.
Yep.
Okay. Just like, alright, right this way, guys.
Hank will grab whatever relevant stuff he may need, pencil, etc.
Right. She leads you down the hallway. Again, Madam Mover out front, Gem Crusher in the back of you. You guys all in the middle.
Also, Matt, just for I'm gonna redo the link on the quarter so it's not my last link.
Okay. You want yourself. Oh no, okay, I get it now.
Oh, well, I mean, that too, but...
As she's leading you on, it's like, alright, so as you've probably noticed, you guys are in a group.
Really? I never would have guessed.
Sarcasm's not becoming a proper young hero.
Wait till you meet Osiris.
And she leads you into one of the classrooms you saw earlier. Music change as we change scenes.
Dramatic written exam.
So, what we're doing is we're not accepting individual students. for this semester. We are taking on a new scholastic approach, if you will. As things get argued in Congress as to what the nature of hero training is, in the past, there is been everybody's trained as individual heroes in a large classroom setting, and then when you get out into the field, you learn how to work as a team. Our educational government thinks that we should try a different approach and start team building at school. So, we're only accepting one group of potential students this year for candidacy.
Of the 6?
Of all 24 of you,
Huh.
only 4 of you are going to make it, and those 4 are who demonstrates the best team capabilities. Everything you're going to be tested on, this written exam, your physical exam tomorrow, are all team efforts. Do we understand?
Yep, I got it.
All right, let's do it.
Beautiful. So, in the spirit of that, normally a written exam. I don't know what your schools and classrooms have been like. It's like when you take a test, it's quiet, heads down. You all are able to work together on these questions, should you so desire. If any of you have problems, learn to rely on others, or learn to ask for help, or learn to offer help. She does not look at anybody specifically when she's saying those parts. Some of the questions are general. They're, where's your head at? Basic problem understandings. Morality questions, logic questions, math, science. We're testing everything here. So you're aware, these tests also are serving kind of like written agreements. Think of them as contracts for your application here to the university. So if, say, for example, you answer one of the questions one way, and then you get on the field and you're presented with that scenario, and you act in a different way, there's possible repercussions. So be honest on morality questions. And good luck, you have 1 hour to complete the written exam. She gestures to the 4 tables sitting there, each with a book upon them. A book of questions.
Do they stay in the room? Do they close the door? Like, what do they do?
They close the door. You are left alone.
Oh God.
There is an active power in this room, though.
Okay.
Oh.
But only Hank would know that.
Yeah.
They close the door, and Hank just like, huh. And then he'll look over at Osiris and just kind of clasp his hand on his shoulder, maybe a little more aggressively than he maybe needed to, and just be like, "Guess it's sink or swim, buddy." And he'll walk over to one of the desks and literally like loudly drag it over to the other one of the other desks.
Osiris just kind of give him like a glare and then go sit at the far desk.
All
All right. So there are some generic questions, like general, like mental health, morality kind of things, such as, you see someone you don't like getting bullied. You ... A. Get in a fight with the people doing the bullying. B. You step up and tell them to cut it out. C. You just let it go. That bully that person you don't like deserves it. Or D. You check on the person being bullied later, asking if they're okay. Jasper, your answer?
What was B again?
B. You step up and tell the people doing the bullying to cut it out.
I'll go with B because it's like the most heroic one. So, stereotypical of what they'd want.
Osiris?
B.
You say B?
Yeah.
Jeremy.
A.
Hank. If you need me to repeat that for you, I can.
A was start a fight, and B was step up and tell him to
Cut it out.
step off. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Hank will like really quickly write A, and then like shit, and he'll erase it and write B.
H, and then next to A, I'm going to have H outline erased. All right. And no, it's not an entire quiz test of 50 questions. I just have a few that I'm putting out here just for the roleplay aspects of it.
Yep.
I'm not going to make you guys actually take a test.
I'm good with it.
I mean, I'm taking the actual test.
Send us the actual test in Discord later.
What is the most important thing to do when dealing with a villain? A. Make sure the civilians are safe. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Work as a team with other heroes. I know we are competing for the spotlight, but when it really comes down to it, safety and justice are the most important things. Making sure the villains ends up in custody. Filth like that shouldn't be left to just walk around after the stunts they have pulled. Controlling damage to the city. It costs a lot for the streets and buildings we need, so we need to keep them intact as possible. Hank.
Again, he'll go real quick to like circle an option, and then he'll stop for a second, look up, and go like, "All right, guys, what if we're working as a team and we're graded as a team? That means we're going to be doing things as a team when we pass this test."
Okay.
All right, so number 2, are we going to focus on civilians? Are we going to focus on working together, taking a villain out, or reducing damage?
While
I
working
wanna say-
together is great, I feel like protecting the people is kind of what the hero's supposed to do.
There's a
Here's the
very
thing.
soft, soothing voice. There's no speaker in this room, but like it is audibly loud to all of you. It's like, remember, these are also your individual contracts for things that could be used for evaluations later, not just as a group, but as individuals.
I mean, I'm all for working as a group. Just keeps talking. Like, here's the one, looks up, keeps talking. I'm all for working as a group, but
There's no wrong answer. That's the catch to this. What good is it to save the people if the city's destroyed and they have nowhere to go? They just end up dying later anyway. Maybe those of you who've lived in a privileged country like this wouldn't understand what that's like.
you're absolutely correct. I don't understand what that's like.
Jasper's gonna think of a question to ask Osiris later, and then just save it for later. But it's not relevant to right now.
All right, well, what I'm good at, what I do, I want to say B, but I'm with Jeremy on this. If we don't save people, what are we doing? So, and he'll lean back in and circle A.
Here's the thing. Working as a team, like what most heroes try to do in their daily life, whenever their civilians are involved, part of that team will try to rescue civilians while the other part tries to minimize the movement and casualties from the villain.
Exactly. And if there's 4 of us, if 2 focused on the villain while 1 rescued civilians and 1 minimized collateral damage.
Okay, just gonna
Which
put
is
this
very
out there.
discreet.
There's multiple ways to do that. Just engaging the villain can save the civilians.
10
Moving the
or 10 minutes past, 50
So-
minutes remaining.
So yeah, if we're gonna debate the nature of every question, we're never gonna finish the test.
Matt, I don't remember what letter it was, but Jasper's gonna circle the teamwork one.
Okay. And Osiris?
Saving the people. Hey.
What's most important to you? Protecting others? All the people I know, rivals or not? Nothing.
Well, the last one sounds like a very Osiris answer.
Wow.
Nothing's important. Wow.
Jeremy.
I'm not doing that in character.
Okay.
but-
Okay. I just want to make sure. That first answer, was that combined with?
No,
was
it
this
is
one
protecting others. All the
Okay.
people I know, rivals or not. Nothing.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go with A.
Hey.
Jasper, you said A2.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hank?
A.
Osiris?
Hey.
Yes, I love this. As proud as I am of the physical exam, I'm equally as proud of doing the written exam. Because the anime did not do anything with the written exam, and it
Yeah.
pissed me off.
There was.
and it had such potential.
What is your reason for becoming a hero? Help others in need? To be number one? Show all who thought I was useless that I can be strong? For money to help those who need it? For money for myself? To show you don't have to be big to make a difference? Who said I had a reason? So I can destroy villains, or for the fun?
Okay. These answers. I'm gonna have to get a refresh of those answers.
There are two of them on there that specifically kind of target Jasper alone.
Weird. It's almost like there's two on here that specifically target all of you.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Are we allowed to select multiple answers on this one?
Yes.
All right, so I've got.
You don't
help
see a rule
others-
that says you can't?
Oh.
True.
Help others, be number one, show everyone you're not useless, money for everyone, money for myself. What were
What's
the
up,
last
Al
three?
Reeve? How you doing tonight, friend?
Show that you're not as small as people think you are. I think is one of them. I don't know if
Yep.
you said that yet.
All right,
I
so
guess
the
that was
answers
the third
are,
one.
and as I read them out, you guys let me know if this is one you'd mark. To
Okay.
help those in need.
Marking
Yes.
it.
I want to hear them all first. I'll tell you.
So, Osiris, Hank. To be number one. To show all who thought I was useless that I can be strong.
Yep, I'm marking that one.
For money to help those who need it. For money for myself. To show you don't have to be big to make a difference. Who said I had a reason? So I can destroy villains and for the fun.
Okay. Jeremy would pick the first and last one.
Jeremy, cool. Hank, which ones are you going with?
Number one and number three.
Osiris, which ones are you going with?
One and 7.
Okay. And Jasper.
I don't remember their numbers, but prove that I'm not as useless as others thought. And
Got that one.
number one.
All right. Perfect.
So everyone on number one. All right.
Everyone's on number one. Raiders, thank you for coming in. This is a My Hero Academia themed tabletop role-playing game. This is day one. This is the entrance exam. And unlike the anime, there's actually an exam happening right now. where they're answering questions that are
That's
being
fine.
like, wait, what?
And that's actually making us question our morals already, and it's just the first session.
I question nothing.
These exams are binding agreements. Next question. A villain is about to escape, but a civilian in danger after the villain has caused too much chaos. What do you do? A. The villain is more important. If the villain escapes, then they are more likely to cause chaos if you save the civilian. That's only one less person that is dead. Catch the villain and leave the civilian to die. Then you have less of a chance to have more people get hurt.
Oh my god.
That got real graphic.
Help the civilian. You catch the villain after getting the civilian to the hospital. I think about the pros and cons and choose to use my quirk to both save the civilian and stop the villain.
Neither of these apply to me. How many answers were there, Matt?
Sorry?
How many answers were there for that? 4?
3.
Okay.
Let the civilian die and catch the villain. Help the civilian, let the villain escape, or try to do both.
Hank will circle B just instantly.
Hmm. 20 minutes passed. 40 minutes remaining.
Osiris is going to circle 3. Or C, or whatever
Gotcha.
we're using here.
Yeah. Gonna also circle 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna circle 3 as well.
I love this. This makes me so happy.
You're an easy mistress.
You guys turn the page. There's a question and a blank space for you to write in an answer. Thank you for the follow,
Oh.
Bacon Dragon.
Oh no.
You find out that a hero is taking things out of places they save in an effort to make a profit. What do you do?
Gather evidence and then and then bring that evidence to the commission.
Gather turn in.
That was Jeremy?
That was
Jasper.
Jasper.
Jasper. Okay.
Osiris.
Leave it. It's none of my business.
Man, I'm really hoping that by the end of this, we drag Osiris out.
You
Jeremy.
and Jim Crusher both. I'm gonna make y'all laugh.
Confront the hero, get them to return the stuff, but doesn't need to make it public. People make mistakes.
I love Bacon Dragon's name.
Same. And Hank.
Confront them privately. Remind them that this is not what heroes do, and there'll be a 4 dot ellipses. If they don't change their ways, beat some sense into them.
Okay, so Hank is clearly the most violent one of us.
And
He's not even the one carrying the guns.
if not. Right, you turn the page again. Everything else is all like logic questions, science questions,
Oh,
things
no.
that you require actual smarts for. Such as if Strength Hero Dynamo, 300 pounds, who can leap 6 miles in a single bound, were to land on a person at the end of a jump, how much force would impact the person?
I'm gonna need help. He immediately says that. There's like no hesitation. I'm gonna need help.
What was the math again?
Calculator real quick. Actually, wait, hang on.
If
300 pounds.
Strength Hero Dynamo, and currently, just so you guys are aware, you can out of character do this if you want. In character, there's only one person in this group that has ratings in intellect.
It's why Jeremy was like, I need help. Like immediately, not even
If
not
strength,
even shame.
if Strength Hero Dynamo, 300 pounds, who can leap 6 miles in a single bound, were to land on a person at the end of a jump, how much force would impact that person?
After reading that question the first time, I'm just going to grab my paper and drag my chair over to Osiris's table and be like, are you any good at math?
In character, how do I answer that? Because IRL me is good at math.
In character, you're like, actually pretty good.
Okay.
You help me.
Yeah.
I'm not great unless it's bullet calculations.
So, now for the fun part. Koi,
Yes.
you are able, because of your intellect bonuses, you are able to give a bonus to 2 people.
You're a
Not all
bastard.
3.
God, you're a bastard.
Everyone but Hank.
Yeah.
Jeremy bonus. Jasper bonus. And for everyone else, you all are able to give each other a bonus as well, as you encourage and work together.
Okay.
Hank will 100% help everyone
Pick
with what
one.
he can.
Pick one person to give your bonus
Oh, I pick
to.
one person. Osiris clearly has this, and Jeremy's the first person that asked for help, so he'll offer help to Jeremy.
Osiris probably doesn't need the help, but I'm still going to give my bonus to him on this. For anything that he might need help with.
Okay.
Because he's helping me.
Okay. Jeremy, who are you giving your bonus to?
Help Hank, who's helping me.
All right. And Osiris, who are you giving your free bonus to? Or keep
Come
it
on,
for
who asked for
yourself. Or
Ooh,
keep
I
it for
can keep
yourself.
myself. I'll keep it for myself.
Then,
By the way, Mitch, I gave you a science or a math solution there. Enjoy.
Thank you, Osiris.
That's way bigger than the number that Hank writes. I'm gonna put it right there. Like,
Love it. This makes me happy.
Actually, no,
I hope somebody
I know exactly
screenshots
what
that
Hank
or
writes.
something. What's Hank write?
Hank writes 0. Strength hero dynamo wouldn't crush a person.
Hell yeah.
Put morals in your math question.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Amazing. All right.
Let's comment on that.
That's amazing.
The exam bell, there is a soft chime, just like you had heard before, and the gentle voice that you occasionally heard throughout your exam in the room with you would be like, pencils down.
Hank will like put his pencil down and literally like stand up and kind of walk away from the exam. Like, oh fuck, okay.
All right.
Just like walk up to the window.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Entrance exam result page.
Oh no!
Yeah, anyone in the Discord?
We're being graded. Ah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you mentioned it at the start. For anyone who's in Matt's Discord for this,
Oh no.
it's under the Hero Ascension channel.
Yep, Heroes Ascension channel is where the My Hero Academia, all things My Hero Academia game go. Thank you so much for joining the channel if you have, guys. I really appreciate that. So, here's how we're doing our graded results. Actually, you know what?
Terrified.
I don't want you guys to know yet.
Oh no!
So, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna physically roll. And we'll let you know. We'll let you know later.
Oh my god, it
fine.
is school.
It's fine. It's fine. So Hank. Jasper. Jeremy.
I don't like the way you said that.
Coy, I love how my math wasn't that far off from yours.
And Osiris.
Good. Love it.
And Dudley's in the fucking Heroes Ascension channel. It's like, you have to consider terminal velocity. That's assuming they even reach terminal velocity
Right.
before impact.
True.
And then our
There's also
help,
things like air resistance and things to calculate that are difficult. But
then our help outs. Jeremy received a
not bad for a homeschool dropout.
and then
I'm
we
just showing off
have
that Pacific Northwest public education right now.
Osiris.
Oh shit. That's the Dark Water Bowl. The Buddy's Water Bowl.
And then
Well, math,
Hey.
everyone. Here's a Doge.
Yay, Doge.
And there, the camera finally adjusted.
then well, I don't care about these ones.
Since we've seen Hank's cat a handful of times.
So,
Yeah, she's over on my bed right now.
Oh, Brian's having to change shirts, I guess.
No, I hit the wrong thing.
Oh,
who did he go? 1, 2, Jeremy Jasper. Then another one.
oh, I'm almost out of Pocky. Damn.
Oh no, you're weeb. How will you live?
Not as I've gone through 2 boxes in 2 days. Because I just mindlessly snack on it.
Alright, so here are our totals.
I'm actually getting nervous as I hate this.
It's fine.
I'm gonna be drugged back to taking exams unprepared, naked nightmares for weeks.
And Gem Crusher and Madam Mover opened the door. Like, good job, guys. I knew you could do it. Gem Crusher, I hate tests.
Me too.
Those aren't terrible.
All right, and
And
they
kind of
pres-
pulls away from the window and like gets everybody up, throws his arms around whichever 2 are willing to walk next to him, which is probably not Osiris. And it's like, all right, guys, we did it. We did it.
As soon as Hank goes to throw his arms around me, I'm just ducking even lower to the ground to avoid.
Oh. And
Aw.
it's like, now remember, like, all of your guys' combined results are going to be pulled together against the threshold for, pass or fail. So while some of you may feel like you didn't do good, others of you probably did great, and it's a team effort. So don't get too down, don't get too worried. It'll be fine.
I don't believe you.
It's fine. There's no pressure.
Oh no, I was saying that directly to you, Matt, not to Adam Mover.
Rude. I worked hard on that exam for you, and the mechanics for how it plays out.
Matt, anytime you say anything's gonna be alright, I don't believe you.
That was in
because
character. That was not me. That was an NPC. That was Madam Mover, not Matt.
You know what? I still think the whole vigilante arc thing is still a good idea.
Just when we fail out, it's fine.
Be heroes anyway.
All right, Madam
Back and
Mover
forth.
and Gem Crusher leads you guys to the mess hall. There is the general area of it where you see people in uniform still like eating, hanging, talking with their classmates, friends, so on and so forth. There are 6 tables off to the side, labeled 5A, B, C, D, E, F. And little groups of 4 students, like some tables are empty, some tables like have like people like sullenly just like
Sitting nervously.
sitting there eating food, just like clearly crushed by the exam. The same way some of you guys feel.
Oh no, Brad's freaking out. Jeremy's fine.
Right.
Or at least looks fine.
Right. Well, some of you went and gazed longingly out a window after the exam.
As we walk into the cafeteria, I'm gonna ask Madam Mover and Gem Crusher, we're allowed to go get food, right?
No, we brought you here to smell it. See? I could do sarcasm too. It's not nice, is it?
I love her.
Gives you
Teacher
Madam-
of the year.
Madam Mover gives Jasper a gentle pat on the back. He's like, "Yeah, get whatever you want."
Careful,
Oh.
man. You're going to become one of my favorites.
Oh.
After I say that, Jasper just walks to go get in the lunch line.
Yep, and it is about 7 o'clock at night. In the lunch line, it's a full-on smorgasbord, and not like crappy cafeteria food. There's foods from different cultures, there's curry, there's ramen, there's burgers, fries, hot dogs, steak. An entire bevy of serve yourself sides, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, rice, etc. It's it is a full-on culinary here in this mess hall.
Wow.
Hank
Oh, yeah.
100% piles his tray up ridiculously so, with a weird bevy of foods that shouldn't sit on top of each other.
And of course, that Coke remix machine.
And the Coke, of course, got to get that.
Of course. I completely forgot about my Dr. Pepper from earlier in that.
Feel like there's a sponsorship tie-in here.
This episode brought to you by fucking Wish.
All right.
I know.
But once he's got his plate, he's gonna take the walk, kind of the long walk towards their table, and anybody he sees of the prospective students who are look down or look upset about the results, he's gonna give them a reassuring smile or chin up, bud, we got this. We'll make it.
Hank.
Damn.
Hank.
Wow.
He's in his third person, and he'll look up and
Standing atop a chair at a table in the general student body, all of her bright blue pigtailed hair.
Mm-hmm.
Hank, come here, Hank.
Out of curiosity, how big is the cafeteria or the mess hall?
Massive. It can hold 400 people.
Can I partially activate Eagle Eye just to see who the hell is yelling for Hank?
The girl that you saved Hank from earlier. The senior.
Oh, it's that bitch. I'm probably gonna have to save him again. Can I just
Hank
go
kinda
back?
finishes. Sorry, go ahead.
I just go back to getting a plate of Mabo tofu. That's just.
Hank finishes kind of talking to whichever person he was kind of hang in there, bud, we got this. It'll be
I'll pat Hank on the back. Hank, you feel something. Just in
and
case I need to make it across the room.
Hank will kind of smirk and nod, and tray full of absurd food.
Bring your
walk
friends.
over. Okay.
Well, you
Okay.
know,
He'll walk up.
I gotta go get my food.
He'll walk up, stand kind of next to the table at her spot. What's up, Bex?
Oh, you did it. You found my nickname for me. How much? There are 4 students. You recognize Amanda as well. Now that you get closer, and she's not overshadowed by Rebecca. It's but there are also two buff, they look like professional athlete males also sitting at the table. And there are 4 empty seats.
Of course. Hank will plop down right next to Rebecca. If that's one of the seat options.
That is indeed a
Otherwise,
seat
I'll just
option.
sit there.
And you do, and cheek to shoulder for a second, not fully hugging you, just
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those. Oh, this is gonna be very fun.
Important question. What's the rest of Hank's group do? Do you guys join the normal student body? Or do you go to your assigned table?
Look, Hank might need help. Plus, we were told. So, Jeremy gets his food, starts walking, and then all of a sudden is next to Hank, and then going over to sit down. Just all of a sudden there with his tray of food, sup?
Fucking quirk, I love it.
Like, oh, hello there. It's like the two guys kind of like look at each other and look back at Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, this is Bex, Amanda, and hey guys, and he'll just like reach over the tower of food on his plate. I'm Hank. To shake hands with the two guys.
First guy, Optimo. Or Jake, if you're looking for names. Second guy, like the bigger of the two, like takes your hand, and his hand pretty much like almost swallows Hank's hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, Dozer. But my friends call me Drew.
Why does Optimo sound so familiar?
Question, Matt.
Yeah?
Could I see, if I went to the 5B table, could I see where they're sitting from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Osiris is going to get his food and just go sit by himself at the 5B table. But keep an eye
You're
on
not
what's
sitting
going
by
on.
yourself, boy.
Because Jasper ain't going over there either. There's a Rebecca noticeably like pout. No, they just must be shy in this new environment. It's fine. What do I know? So how was the boys? How was the exam?
You know, it's an exam. Has its ups and downs.
It's an
I feel solid about some stuff, some of the others.
I just hope you guys were honest on the morality questions.
Heroes don't lie.
Exactly. Exactly, Hank.
Oh,
Heroes
Hank
don't lie.
of the group. I love it.
And blue hair locks eyes with blue hair. Like, you trying to steal my look?
I was born this way. I can't steal. Look.
Oh,
Look, I can't help it. It's a good look.
It is. You're right. You wear it pretty good, too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Rebecca reaches across Hank to, like, shake hands with Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Good to meet you, Jeremy.
Good to meet you.
So, yeah. Everything going well? You guys like your dorm and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take some time to get settled in, but
How are we still feeling, Hank? You still fine with the unknown? I mean, it's like, I'm fine helping if you want it.
Hank does his best for like a reassuring smile to Amanda of like he's not saying no to like hurt her feelings or be a dick, but he's like, nah, I gotta see this through myself. We gotta see this through ourselves.
Rebecca looks like she was about to correct you, and then like when you correct yourself, she's like, "You're learning. He's learning. He's teachable. He is." Back standing in her chair, slapping table. He is teachable. That's a hero. Sits down.
Bex, I just told you, heroes don't lie.
Right, and I'm not lying. And neither are you. You two have all the makings. You got a good look. You have a good personality. Like, that's like half the battle. The other half is, stopping villains.
He'll be like halfway through a bite into a burger and just like using it to gesture like the battle.
I mean, it's not all about battle. Stopping villains could mean any number of things, from like stopping their plan while they get away, like, so many different scenarios and things that could potentially come up. Sips her Coke.
I really don't like her already. One partial interacting with her.
I love that. Jasper doesn't like her. Not even over there.
Osiris wouldn't.
She says that there's like a glare from Dozer, like directly across the table at her. Dozer's like, good luck on the rest of your exams. I look forward to hopefully seeing you here at the university. Picks up his tray and just walks off. Clearly not done eating.
Was he sorry, I didn't catch the exchange there. Was he doing it because of the way Rebecca was acting, or because of? Okay.
It was in reaction to Rebecca, yes.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Jasper and Osiris are far enough away that they can't hear us.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The
So
rest of them
Jeremy, Hank, and Jasper, since you've declared you have your power active, roll me perception rolls. Thank you for the resub, Argy.
Let me go discuss this wheels.
As
I'm so used to it being an ability, like a core ability. I was looking over there. I was like, oh, it's in the skills. Okay.
as Dozer gets up and goes to walk away,
Oh, no.
saying his thing.
I'm busy eating. I'm not paying attention to anything.
Hank will say, "Yeah, Drew, thanks. See you around."
All right, so for Hank and for Jasper,
Wait. Oh, okay.
yeah,
I was looking
you guys will clearly see, like, as like Dozer walks off, Rebecca's eyes like just kind of like almost longingly follow him. Like her head doesn't turn or anything, but her eyes are just like.
I'm gonna lean over to Osiris and be like, "Must be her ex, I guess."
See Osiris kind of like hold back a chuckle.
I'm gonna put it down that Jeremy just wasn't paying attention to her because
Jeremy's like food.
yeah. Well, also she's showing a clear interest in Hank. Bro code.
Bro code. I love it that in Werewolf we have girl code, and now in this we've got bro code.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Blue Bats.
Yes, more raids, more people.
Yes, the follow. Thank you.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do in mess hall portion?
Hank will chat with all three of the remaining group equally, including if there's anyone else, like if it's a long table, like...
Nope, it's
The
just
person
enough
sitting to his right.
just enough seats for this group. And you know, there's the blank seat Dozer was in, and there's 2 empty seats where Osiris and Jasper could have been.
Okay. Hank might get up and move around to, like, balance the table, and literally, like, he's trying to engage everybody at the table better.
This is her face. But she drops it almost immediately. It was like,
I'm now wondering if Hank is such a himbo that her quirk, if she's used it on him at all, it doesn't work on him. I don't even know what her quirk is. I just
You
assume
don't?
it's... I'm just guessing, like, out of character, sort of like charm thing.
no, it's fine. you can try to guess. You're going to be doing a lot of guessing if you're going to try to guess what everybody's powers are.
Yeah, unless it's actively and very obviously working.
All right, Osiris, Jasper, do you guys have anything you want to add? Want to talk to the other examinees or anything like that?
Are there
Got nothing.
any instructors still around?
Nope. The instructors brought you to the mess hall and then left you to your own devices.
All right. Because I thought of that question to ask Osiris later after the written exam,
Right.
because of what he said. Osiris, you mentioned something about places being destroyed, and us not knowing what it's like
Backstory.
coming from more. Correct me if I'm wrong, like out of character, because I really don't remember. First world countries,
Do
right,
it.
guys? It's a first world country.
First
right?
world countries refer to the Western powers. Second world is like Russia and stuff, and then third world is everybody that was not involved in the Cold War.
Yeah. Coming from more civil or more first world countries, or where are you from that brought up that kind of response from you earlier, if you don't mind me asking?
From Al-Baida, Kuwait originally, but I've traveled all throughout the Middle East before coming here. I've moved around a lot.
Kuwait is a ways away.
Yeah.
And Jasper, you know it is incredibly rare for there to be exchange students here when there are schools in like every country.
Yeah. If you don't mind me, if you also don't mind me asking, what brings you to the States versus one of the schools that have been closer to you.
Do mind you're asking, actually.
All right. Everyone's got their own past and secrets. It's fully understandable.
I'll just go back to eating, as if the conversation's done.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right. Is there anything else for this mess hall scene, guys?
That'll
No?
be it.
No?
All right, then we are going to take our first break, our first and only break of the afternoon.
Yep.
Grab the bathroom, grab some food, snacks, drinks, all that stuff.
Yes.
Chat, we will be back in about 6 minutes, and we move on to the physical exam.
Yeah.
Enjoy this awesome video made by Koikyo, who plays Osiris. So, the next day, after night of rest, hanging out, talking amongst yourselves, or for Osiris, locking yourself in your room.
Important question: Does Jasper engage in talk about how powers work and like planning?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just gloss over it instead of doing the big extended scene. Hank will say that he can shut down a person, or he can buff up a person. Like he can make something stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, that would actually be
Okay.
pretty cool.
So, just a demonstration. When we're getting at the room, Jeremy
Yeah.
just disappears, and he's in the room. Like he didn't see where his door was. He's there. He's at his door.
100% that link was set up still.
Yep.
All right. The next day, only Madam Mover shows up to your dorm.
Oh no.
All right, guys. Athletic wear. If you have like a rough costume of your own already, feel free to wear that if you want. But it's time. Hope you're ready. At the end of the day, we're going to find out which group is going to join the school.
All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. And he'll
All right.
he'll prepared like hit play as we're walking out of the dorm room on like lead in for like We Are the Champions or some shit. Like,
Not Princes of the Universe?
something. I wasn't ready for it, but he was.
That's fine. All right.
Not knowing what to expect, like weather-wise, Jasper just comes out in like clearly feminine presenting athletic wear and pulling hair back up in a ponytail with a rifle slung over one shoulder and a pistol holstered on the waist.
And your bulletproof vest. You have that.
In my vest, yes.
All right.
Always got the vest.
Madam Mover takes you down the flights of stairs leading out to the back to the various training bubbles. And she leads you down a long dirt path. You guys, once you enter the bubble, will of course see what looks like behind a fence a junkyard. She leads you down the path to where we're at 1. And she stops. This is the scenario. A villain has taken over the junkyard, along with his goons and flunkies and gang members. There are hostages in the junkyard. There is a bomb in the junkyard. One of the hostages has all the information you need to see this to completion. You just have to rescue them. You are being graded off of how many hostages are saved, how many villains and henchmen are stopped, potential side quest that happens, as well as the villain itself and his scheme. I am just an observer, It is entirely up to you. You
Matt,
have 3 hours starting. Yep.
While Madam Mover is talking, Jasper's just going to load non-lethal rounds into the pistol.
Those are the only rounds you have.
I know. I'm just loading the pistol.
Yeah.
I was clarifying that they were non-lethal for chat.
Gotcha.
Because firearms.
That's fair. All right.
All right.
It's up to you guys.
Did Jasper share her stuff?
Yes. Jasper let you know that their quirk is that they have 2 quirks. One is the ability to have a 50-foot or 50-yard battle simulation type overview of an area, and that their eyes are able to have enhanced zoom when needed.
So as MM, as
Eminem.
as Madam Mover calls, it's time for us to go. All right, guys, let's get to it. And Hank will kind of roll out his shoulders a little bit and head towards the building here.
So you're going through the fence?
Well, he'll go around the fence. So I guess to here, it's a chain link fence.
So you move yourself to here and gasp. Outside of this structure, it looks like there's 3 gang people kind of just like loitering in front of it.
Matt, this is a chain link fence, right?
It is a large wooden fence. It's about 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay. Flip a quarter over it. It just
Okay.
ping! And it teleports over the fence.
As I come around and see them there, Hank will try to drop low. Like, he's not super sneaky, but he'll try to drop low against the fence and head along it so that he can get up to the wall where I was trying to gesture.
Okay. They are busy talking amongst themselves. These guys really hamming it up. They are really being like, yeah, man, it's like these nerds, like, they don't even know what's coming. We're gonna change the world. Yeah.
Sorry, this is hard. It's really hard. Oh.
So each square, for you guys' information, is 5 feet of space, standard D&D battle grid rules, etc., etc., etc. So keep that in mind when you are moving, especially when we get into combat.
Yeah.
Question: is there a visibly tall structure here? Like, obviously, if I zoom out, I see that crane back there. But like, what's the tallest point?
The tallest point would be the heaps of trash along the south are very tall. And the crane in the back actually isn't like a crane. It's like one of those like, it's like
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, it's like one of those like magnet moving car.
Speaking of cars,
Speaking of which, ambiance.
I got to grab that background noise, so that door canceled out.
It's all good, man.
You're fine. You're fine. Osiris wants to get next to Jasper and be like, "Hey, why don't you try to get up tall one of those piles back there?"
Wait. Madam Mover would explain to you before clicking, like, it's go time. It's like, they're all actors. It's like, nobody is actually a real threat. It's like, gives you guys, like, little, like, pieces of chalk. It's like, if you go to, like, punch, like, just mark them with the chalk or something.
okay.
Okay.
Yep, Jasper. It's like, gives you paintball bullets.
I was about to say. I'm about to feel sorry for some people.
I mean, it doesn't change my plan much. I just got to change in my weapons now.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, Osiris wants to get near Jasper and be like, "Why don't you head south so you can get up high, use your ability to kind of scout the area."
That's what I was thinking. However, they're watching Hank drop to the ground like that. I guess there's one or more people close by to our entrance here. I don't even know where Jeremy just went. Flipped a coin and disappeared again.
Yeah, I get the feeling that's going to be a common reoccurrence.
What?
Slander
accusations.
So my idea for right now is going to be to come over here.
Okay. And when you come over there, you're able to see, like, the same thing Hank sees with the three dudes super hamming it up as gang members.
Not mean to click there.
How tall is this? Is it just a one-story little office building they're
Yep,
standing against?
little one-story office building.
All right. As you guys head back that way, Hank will turn and look, and point like 2 eyes, and then point to like towards the top of the building. Like he's heading over here. With his pointing in direction, and then he'll make a gesture like he's gonna like hop up, like help lift somebody up onto the top of the building.
Yeah. Jeremy's moving to the side of the building stealthily.
Yeah.
All right.
These are paintball rounds now?
Yep.
Alright, alright. I am gonna go ahead and... First off, I'm gonna go ahead and use, what was it called? Eagle Eye to, enhance my vision.
Okay.
And then... Because I did check it in here, I'll even do the measurement again. I'm gonna draw my pistol loaded with a paintball round. Take aim.
You don't have to refer to paintball rounds. We're just going to assume that's what it is the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw my pistol and take aim at the first guy.
Okay.
And then I am 100% just going to use a normal, just fire.
A normal shot. Okay, so on the skills on the main page, there should be ranged attack for your pistol or ranged attack for...
Under skills, you said ranged.
Right side of the character sheet.
Or heavy pistol, yes.
14.
Oh, now that I'm zoomed in, I can actually see what those chips look like.
Yep. These are toughs. Beautiful. Perfect. And you said you're shooting the first guy?
Yeah, just, that one.
All right. So they do not succeed their dodge check, and now they move on to... Do they absorb the thing? They do. They do not take any damage. Pop! And it's popping off. So let's go ahead and hit them initiatives. Guys, make sure to click your icon, then click initiative on your characters.
So, quick question. Since I said I was sneaking up to the side of the building, am I at the side of the building or am I where I am right now?
We will say you are at the side of the building.
Okay. I'm on ruler. Alright, that's right. Click your person.
Yep.
And then initiative, which...
Oof.
Holy shit.
Hank got surprised there.
Oh, come on. What is with these rolls today?
Oh, shit.
I've done 2 rolls. I've rolled a 1 and a 2. This is terrible.
Order descending.
Good lord.
All right.
Wait, did that not? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. You're good. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just move Matt and move her up here. Just observing, watching. Just watching, sticking with the group. All right, so this guy is going to move down here. And now aware that there are heroes entering the junkyard. You'll never stop us, heroes! We got this! Pulls out a gun and starts shooting back.
Is he just blindly firing?
He is firing in the direction of you guys.
Okay.
But he can't roll for shit, probably. Tough. Hop out, that way it's not blocking the map on screen.
That down and over so people can...
Why does everything keep coming up as a tough? Alright,
I appreciate Ervindariel cheering Jeremy on.
Yeah.
That you'll just keep going. 3 is next.
our chats are very supportive.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Gotta
So,
zoom out
Hank.
more.
go ahead and give me a dodge roll.
Just kind of keep
Left
zooming
side.
out so that everybody can be seen.
Left side, Bane page, about halfway down.
Ooh. Hank takes one to the chest.
Yup. And Hank. So, the way damage works is, and this is the fun part, we're learning this new system together.
Okay.
So, the way damage works, I roll an attack, opponent tries to again versus the opponent's dodge parry rating.
Mhm.
Then, so what is your dodge parry rating, Hank?
2.
That's it.
That's my total. My defense dodge DC 12, parry DC
Thank
12.
you. Thank you. Dodge DC. That's what I was looking for. So 12. So I do not hit Hank.
Oh, okay.
And that's how that works. My roll versus think of your dodge. So dodge is for ranged attacks, parry is for melee attacks. Those are your ACs. That's the number that I have to roll higher than to potentially hit you. So shots are taken at Hank. But Hank's just like, huh, huh. Absolutely not. Necrothrall. Oh, I'm sorry, Osiris. Not Necrothrall yet.
Yeah, hero
Hey,
name.
you have a couple of our names in here as our hero name.
Yep.
He's gonna look over at Jasper and go, "You're real fucking subtle, aren't you?"
Well, you know,
So speaking as a free action, you also have a move and a standard.
Oh god. Well, he took shots at Hank, so let me see where I want to go here. I want to move out this way. Just to try to like
just
draw their field of vision.
Okay.
Kind of do widespread attack here type thing.
Are you turning
Nope.
on any of your powers?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just gonna see if I draw their attention at all.
All right. Eagle Eye. Or I'm sorry, Jasper. I'm just reading off the map.
oh, I know. I was real confused when you had our hero names on there.
That's the way the sheets are designed.
Oh, okay. It's 130. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. Aim and take a second shot
At that
at the guy who moved
at
out.
the one you've shot already?
No, the one who moved out.
Okay, so you're shooting a different one. Got it.
Yes, the one who shot Hank.
Right.
I don't know how to ping.
It's okay.
You hold click. So like
You
a
just
long
hold
click.
left click.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll your attack.
Yeah, I gotta get back there.
That definitely hits. That is so. When fighting happens, you roll tough. If you roll less tough than the attack itself, if I'm doing this correct, maybe not the attack. Well, the DC is 18 on your pistol, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what'll happen is I rolled a 12. For every increments of 5, that is a degree of failure. And degrees of failure determine different things that happen. So this is a 18, 12, 6. So that is 2 increments of failure. So they are now at a -1 on all future tough rolls.
Okay.
And they also suffer. Let me pull up.
I know
my
they get at
PDF.
least 3 damage.
Nope, the damage is tied into your roll thing.
Okay.
Master Blaster, I just downloads fine. Do it the hard way. Open with. A better storyteller would have had this prepared already.
What do you mean a better storyteller? You're a good storyteller.
Everybody's getting used to the system. It's fine.
I pulled up the wrong thing. Downloads. Game Master's Guide. Game Master's Screen. That's what I'm looking for. Open with Acrobat, because everything just reset to opening in Chrome for some reason.
That's weird.
I agree.
Because you have it set to open in something else, right?
I had previously.
That's weird.
Where are you? Toughness versus damage rank. There we go. So 2 degrees. And they are now dazed until the end of their next turn. So he is dazed.
Okay.
Tough number 2, which is this guy in the back. He is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna just start running in further deeper into the junkyard. And Jeremy.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to. No, I can't. All right, so I'm gonna come around the corner because apparently we're not gonna let anybody set up time. We're just gonna start shooting. So it one. Let me see. 30 feet. I can move. Try not to go through the wall. How do I put it?
On the roof.
Oh, okay, so 15. I'm just gonna move. I'm moving down 15
Okay.
because I want to do this like with geography, so I wasn't gonna try to go through the wall. All right, and then I'm gonna move the other here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And no, wait, here. Sorry. And then I'm going to flip a quarter
Again.
for now.
Flip a quarter where?
To basically between these two guys.
Okay.
I can't remember how to ping.
Hold left
Hold
click.
on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
As explosions just happen.
There.
Okay. That's it?
Well, is that going to be a standard action to
Flip the
corner?
coin? No.
Okay. Okay. Cool. If it's not a standard action, then yeah, no, I'll do Link Flurry.
Okay. Go ahead and click the gear so that chat can read it.
Click the.
All right. And so this is an AoE attack.
So he's gonna teleport essentially to his corner
Right.
and attack the people within 30 feet around.
Oh wow.
Like as he just starts blurring all over the place.
So one of them succeeds on. Wait, no, neither of them do. Wait, no, hold on. Let's look at the tough character sheet because it's the roll plus. All right, cool. One passes the roll, the other fails the roll, meaning that one of them. Hold on. AoE attacks. Makes roll if required. Makes resist roll. Degrees of failure equals the afflictions. Afflictions in this case is just damage. Alright, so.
Plus this guy is dazed.
So he is now at 2 bruises. And this guy is now at also 2 bruises. Nope, not. There we go. Oh my god, it keeps getting worse. Plus 3. There we go. Figured it out. Good job, Matt.
So basically starts chalking people up.
Yep. and Hank?
So just to confirm, I'm looking at my first ability here. It says after using the maximum amount, the user enters a fatigue state. Does that mean I can, like, when does that reset?
After you rest. After you spend time recovering.
Okay. But that's not foreseeably going to be in this fight. It's not like once we finish with these 3 goons, we have a rest time unless we choose to take it.
Correct.
Like, it has to be a thing we choose to do. Okay.
It has to be a thing you choose to do, or in the middle of a scene, or between scenes, just assume you've recovered. This entire junkyard is one scene.
One scene.
Yeah.
And then I can use it on targets that I can see and that can see me.
Yep.
But I can use it on multiple at once.
If you want to.
But that uses
Yep.
of my 3 ranks. It uses all 3 of them.
If you use yes,
If
so
I use
like
it on all 3.
right.
Okay. So, hearing the shot go off and then watching Jeremy dash in, Hank will get up, like from his kind of crouched, and run in 30 feet. So
Okay.
he's going to be running straight towards number 2 here, basically.
Now, are you intentionally holding back because I believe you could move 60?
If I spend an action to do it, I thought.
Oh, no. What's your speed rank on the bottom of your sheet?
Let me double check here. Speed rank 2, 2 miles per hour, 30 feet per round.
Okay, then
or
30
60
feet. My
per
bad.
round.
My bad. My bad. I thought it was more.
And as he does, he'll. Does it take an action to use hype?
Using your powers would count as a standard action, yes.
Okay. So he'll run up and he'll kind of cup his hands over his mouth and shout up to Jeremy, like, we'll get these clowns. One of them's getting away. Go after him. And I'll hit him with hype.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Which takes
And
us
then
to-
I'll. Do I need to click it to show it in the thing for everybody?
if you,
or?
if you would like to, yes.
I'll hit him with 1 rank of it.
Oh, what I'm gonna do there?
It's all right. You guys are just figuring each other out. It's fine.
Okay,
So-
I got an idea.
So tough one is going to punch at Jeremy, and I'm sure he will fail with
What do I have?
nothing. Like what's your parry DC?
My parry DC is a 14.
Yep. Nope. Fail.
Whee!
And that brings us back to the top of the order. Other tough guy who's acting first because he rolled a 20 is going to also attempt to swing on Jeremy, as Jeremy's right there now.
Yep. Hello, guys.
Oh, wait, I forgot to change my music.
8 days.
I'm a dummy. Stop. Here we go.
Pay attention to me.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, isn't this guy dazed still?
He is indeed still dazed. What's dazed do? May only take a
Yes.
single standard action. Well, that's perfect. Wait, no, it's not because he's not on him. All right, then he is going to also 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet. Start running. Osiris,
Question.
answer.
In my character sheet under the powers for Ghost Punch, it says can make an attack with channeled ghost energy from range 60 feet.
Yep.
In the quirks handout, it says line of sight up to 200. Does that mean I have to be minimum 60, or is that just wrong?
It's
for you?
60. It's 60.
Okay. So, all right. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to double check because it was
Yep.
inconsistent.
Yeah, no, I just did some copy paste. I didn't fully edit it.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. That limits what I can do then.
Oh, this brings so much.
Then I'm going to move down this path.
Yeah, no, make things more difficult for me, so I have to move the map. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Love you.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Koi.
As we expand the map.
You know what it's like to play with me. You wanted this. That's all I
You
got.
did.
Can I ask you for a favor?
Yeah.
Just because of how I have the window set up on stream, can you move yourself not on the path but into the rows of cars?
Sure.
Thanks. 'Cause that side of that area of the map where I have nothing planned and no combat whatsoever, I left off with the window of even being able to be seen by stream.
Fair enough. I didn't know what you had down there.
Nothing. Whole lot of
Nothing. It's
nothing there.
Completely safe.
All right, so are you just moving? Like, you can take another move if you want, since you can do standard for a move action too.
I'm trying so hard to
in
get
that
everybody on
case,
screen.
Then yes, I'm going to continue to move down this row of cars.
Cool. And
That's all I
Jasper,
Question.
answer.
Does it take a standard action to swap weapons?
No, that is one of your perks. You can, you have quick draw, so 3 actions for swapping weapons.
Okay. I want to walk to my rifle and let me make sure it's in range.
It is.
And take a shot at
Furthest away guy.
this.
Okay. Roll rifle.
Get there.
Yep, that definitely beats. And then tough. It is dodge. And he does not beat 20. That is 2 degrees of failure. So he is now dazed as well. Which hilariously it's his turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that's why he's the one I
5,
targeted.
6. And Jeremy.
Okay. Well, they've given me a task, but the only thing I can think of to do for this task, what exactly does his boost give me?
So, real quick, Hank, were you boosting his teleport or his flurry?
I don't know the full extent of his powers
You
yet.
don't, which is why I'm asking. You can pick one thing.
I know about his teleport, and this guy's getting away. So my goal is to get him there, like get somebody on him.
All right. So, oh geez, 2 random cares that'll come into play later. As chat suddenly starts exploding with activity of let's mess with people. So,
And Pierce drops a hurt on us.
yep, I saw Ashley, 2 care,
Brick Astley.
and
God damn it.
So then we have a random harm. One, which will be Jasper. There's as these 2 are running away, they're just taking blind pot shots behind them. one of them hitting Jasper, giving them a bruise. Boom.
Okay.
It's all chat redeems done, I think. Yes.
Yep.
Hi, Zoo. How we doing tonight, man? Then, today. God, it's not a night stream. All right. So,
That's why you done that.
so Jeremy,
Yeah.
your teleport power is now boosted by 3 ranks, making it a level 6 power.
Okay.
So what that means is, what's your current range on your teleport?
Says link within 120 feet subtle.
Okay, you can teleport. It's 120, so it's 40 per rank. So that is
Yeah, but it's
So it'd be
240.
240.
Yep.
to a link, though. That's the problem.
It's
So,
true. However, you also are now able to have 6 links.
nice.
You've touched at least 2 people.
I would, if you were asking for advice or guidance,
Mm-hmm.
what I would do is maybe expend some extra effort to throw a coin far away, as you
Gotcha.
are currently right at a coin.
Yeah. I was gonna do the throw the coin, but extra effort. Alright. Action, gain additional standard action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Or you can spend a hero point to edit a scene however you want. So you could just spend a hero point and be like, my coin makes it.
Oh, okay.
How many hero points do we start with?
1. You should have an extra 1 because of your heroicness earlier.
Okay. Let's see. How about the hero point? What? How do we get hero points?
Chat redeems, or I give them to you when you act
okay.
heroically.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
They also reset between scenes.
That's good to know.
Seems a little bit early to be using hero points
Maybe.
for the thugs. So. Bonus standard action.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. First. Alright, action, power stunt, gain an alternate effect. Resistance, retry, strength. Okay. We're gonna gain we're gonna extra effort for additional standard action for right now.
Okay.
How far can I throw the coin?
You should be able to throw. Hold on a second. Quick access.
Why?
Jeremy. Your throwing range. Well, you can definitely throw it that far. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay. It was going to be more of a throw, teleport kind of thing, but
Right.
yeah, okay. So that he can catch up to the guy. He's like, woof, woof, woof. Just rapid fire teleport.
You could throw that coin.
95.
Fucking. You could throw 200 pounds, like 120 feet. So you could throw that coin.
Holy
probably.
crap. Okay.
Yeah, superheroes, guys.
Good. Okay, shit. Okay, well then I don't need to do that, but I will do the extra action to
Okay.
basically, when I get next to the guy who's run the furthest away,
Yep.
to link him. To
Okay.
so that he does not escape.
Gotcha. All right. So first things first. Your first standard action is going to be teleport to him where the coin lands.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move yourself next to him. I'm not going to make you throw for throwing a coin.
Whee!
Okay. And go ahead and make your close attack.
It's just. Where's.
Right side. Acrobatics,
Lunge.
athletics, close combat.
Oh, right.
Does not beat.
What the hell is with this dice? Now, it's a 6. I'm slowly.
Dice do not lie.
Climbing up.
So wait. So hold on.
No, you rolled a 1, yeah.
The teleport. The teleport says move action.
Yep.
So.
But the throwing the coin was a standard.
Okay, that's a standard act. Okay, because I'm throwing it with actual
Right.
effort, not just
Exactly.
flipping it. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Damn
You
it.
actually
All
are
right.
throwing the coin.
Okay.
So
Oh.
and you are not able to establish a link on it.
I cannot roll.
It's the nerves of the exam. It's fine.
Roll 20 be like that.
Sometimes it be like that.
It has been like that only to me. Where it's just like every roll. No.
Hank,
You're slowly building up steam.
Pistol.
All right. I am going to.
over here.
Let's see. He all out sprints, tucks after this guy. Go there because he's trying to chase after
That
this
guy.
one that's getting away.
Okay.
And he'll call after that guy. You think you're so bad? Come prove it. Step, buddy.
You know what? Hold on.
Is that going to be a taunt?
Roll me persuasion.
Where'd my sheet go? All right.
Yep. 22.
Yeah.
Versus.
Damn it.
Versus. Oh, you want to go, hero? And
Well.
that takes a tough one. However, as you're talking trash, the other guy runs up on you and swings.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Won't be the
In he
last.
goes. It won't be the last. Hank is gonna get his ass beat a lot.
What is Hank's parry DC?
It's just 12.
All right, so I need you to roll me a toughness. That is 1 degree of failure. Hank receives his first bruise. All right, and then we're back to the top. This guy taunted into coming back and fighting Hank.
Matt,
and
question, because I don't know.
Matt,
What was the question?
Question. Sorry, my internet was dying for a second there. I don't remember if you mentioned it. How many bruises are needed to take someone down?
So,
Does it take
in
someone-
order to drop someone, they have to suffer either 3 degrees of failure twice, or they have to suffer 4 degrees of failure. Every time they take a bruise, and anytime you guys take a bruise, it adds a -1 onto your toughness rolls. So eventually, you will whittle people down into they're definitely hitting those degrees of failure.
Okay.
I was going to cover that when it came up. So then we have another swing. As Hank's getting bummed. Oh my dice rolls.
Jesus.
Alright, so go ahead and make another,
It's another bruise for Hank.
Mm-hmm.
that is, so now Hank is at -2. You called it. You said Hank's gonna get beat up a lot.
I know the character I designed.
Yep. Necrothro or Osiris. Down here in the cars.
Do I need to roll anything to be checking for these bombs and or hostages?
You could do perception rolls.
Cool. I would like to do one of those.
You technically don't even have to do a perception roll if you don't want to, because of your natural advantages.
Hey, cool. Then that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Actually,
Here in these rows of cars, you do not see or sense any kind of bomb or any kind of hostage.
Fantastic. And I can still move, correct?
You can still move, yeah.
Moving down.
You
Through
can
the
do
cars.
double move if you're doing no other moves, no other actions.
I didn't know of the perception thing.
Nope.
Kinda. My
With
bad.
with the thing that you have on your sheet, no.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna make my way downtown.
All right, you're making your way downtown,
Walking
moving
fast.
fast. Are you homebound? All right, Jasper.
Left home.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and help Hank out a little bit. And well, actually, hang on. Let me make sure that it's far enough because I still have my rifle. It is. I'm gonna take another
Sure, this-
aimed shot on this guy.
Okay. Oh, so you're aiming?
Yes.
Okay, then that's your turn. And then we've got Tough on lag switch. Or on Jeremy.
Yeah.
Get away from me!
Was it?
It's used. Oh wait, no, he was dazed. So
Yeah, I was like, wasn't he dazed?
3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, and Jeremy.
Ah, god damn it. Well, the problem is I move less than normal now. Because after
Okay.
expending effort,
Yep. But hey, that was a really good heroic thing you attempted to do.
yeah. Alright.
Come on, we've only got an hour and 12 minutes left to game.
Okay. Well, we're gonna, I can't do it again, otherwise I get even worse. So we're going to, he's running that way. I'm going to throw the coin in front of him, like, not directly in front of him, but, like, past him to, essentially, to this area.
Hold on, let me. Okay, cool.
So basically, I'm trying to cut him off and then
Okay.
teleport there, since I can't run, catch
Right.
up to him.
Is there such a thing as like attacks of opportunity or anything in this setting?
No.
Okay, I didn't know how the system worked.
Yep. Boom.
Yeah.
That was your move. Any-
Well, I thought it was because it was directed. The throw
Sure.
for the coin, because
Yep.
otherwise I'd have thrown it right next to him
Right.
and
Hank?
tried to tag him again.
Hank, you're getting beat up by two guys.
Uh,
You will notice, Hank, that you are not being like actually hurt. Like they are like marking you with like red chalk as they swing on you.
Hank's almost like it takes a moment to like put himself in that like, oh, this does count as me getting beat up. All right, let's take it serious now. But he's gonna step around to be trying to cut them off a bit, and I'm gonna take up active defenses. He's
Okay.
like, all right, y'all want to tumble? Let's tumble.
Hell yeah.
And he'll gesture for the guy who jumped him from the side to be like, let's go.
Right. All right, then. So you now have a +2 from your advantage, as well as whatever your defend action gives you as well.
And I don't see where the defend action is.
Oh, then that's probably over here on my DM screen. One second. Defend. So if you do your dice roll when you do your dice roll on your tough, you add 10 to it.
Okay.
So you're adding 2 to your active defense right now. Your which will be your parry. And then if it goes through, when you do your tough roll, if you roll 10 or less, you add 10 to it. So first, is that a nat 20? No, it's not nat. It's not natural. Okay.
But it does hit, so it goes over my now 14 DC.
Yep, so now roll tough. You rolled 14. You're at, so that's a total of 18, which will be higher. Minus the 2 is 16, which is still minus 2 from the wounds, so you take another degree of failure.
So the active defenses only matters if I roll under a 10. Like if I'd rolled a 9 on the die,
you'd have 19.
it was a 10. Okay.
Okay. Learning things. So he moves up and keeps swinging. And then this guy, who's still right here, he's gonna, like, look at this little pug, thinks he can be a hero. Does not beat your AC. As he talks trash back to you. The one that you specifically called out. And then back down into the cars.
Yep. Moving to the end of this row. And I guess I'll take a look around, see if I spot anything.
You do not spot anything yet.
Okay, that's all I got then. Sorry to be useless.
You're not being useless. You were trying to find the bombs. You were being a hero.
Yeah.
All right. And Jasper, who's still off screen, has yet to move in.
Yep.
But
Well, I'm still
I know.
firing up at one guy.
Yep, you have done your aim. So go ahead and roll. Don't forget to add your increases from aim.
How do I do that?
Those will
On the
be
sheet?
Those will be described at the bottom of the sheet.
Okay, so as I'm using a rifle and my rifle's base range is 125, would this count as a close range?
No, close would mean they're right up on you.
Okay, so it's 9 and then plus 5. That's what, 16?
9 plus
No.
5
It's
I
14.
can't
is
math.
is
Yeah,
14,
I can't
Which-
math.
which is more than enough. So now they attempt to tough.
Jesus.
Jesus. Which
Well,
one are
okay
you
then.
shoot? Ping, which one you're shooting again?
I think it's the same one, yeah.
Okay, well, good news. Minus the 2 makes it 19, which means they don't beat the AC of the rifle. And they take another wound.
Okay. That's
Because-
good.
Yep. So tough 13. Seeing Jeremy teleport in front of him is like 1, 2,
with a
3,
smile.
4, 5, 6. He's no longer dazed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God damn it.
Are
Why
we
couldn't he
supposed to be
stay
able to...
dazed?
Because
Are
it's
we
at the
supposed to
end.
be able-
It's the end of their last turn. So
Yeah, I
That's it.
know.
Yep.
I'm
Alright.
just...
And Jeremy.
just repeat, but this time I'm closer to him. Because he's getting... so... I'm guessing this... So he goes, and... Where is it? Where? I can't... Here. This is where I'm teleporting. Throwing the coin and... Boop! As Jeremy appears in front of him. Seriously, man? I can do this all day. But not really. I need you to go down.
But if you could go down for me real quick, that would be appreciated.
I'm seriously, man. I can do this all day, but not really. I need you to go down.
Nice. Sack.
I was hoping you'd be dazed for one more round. So I could have stopped and set up a link.
Aw, and we got a heal. So, let's see here. Jeremy's not hurt. I know Hank's hurt. Osiris isn't hurt. So, that's 2 people that currently have bruises. And Hank!
Yay!
Let's
I
see.
need it.
You do. You really did. Alright, cool. Which takes us back to Hank. So you've like covered up, and they're just like,
He's taking a hit. He like deflects out that hit last turn, and he kind of like takes a calming breath for just a second, and then I'm going to extra effort to go ahead and hit the guy who has been shot a couple times,
okay,
and still keep my active defense up.
I dig it. That's really good. Good use of the system there.
Let's see. So, I'm sorry. What do I roll for this hit again? Is it the?
That is
is it
your close
fighting or-
combat.
Close combat. There we
So
go.
on the right side in skills, there should be
I see
like
it.
a grab and a punch.
Unarmed.
Oops.
11. Which is actually probably minus something because I think I still have a wound.
No, the wounds
So
only
10.
apply to your tough rolls.
Okay.
It does not beat his AC of 12.
Okay. So he'll strike out and then keep his guard up, and that puts me fatigued 1 for extra effort.
Mm-hmm. And she takes us to tough 1. He is swinging again. Does not beat your AC. Then tough 2. The guy that you have initially like been doing all the messing with and stuff, you called out. Also does not hit. And
Just
then,
needed a moment to collect himself.
Yep, needed to pull him. It's like, oh, this is for real. Oh. Okay, I got this now. Back down to Osiris. There are giant trash piles in front
Yeah, I
of
was about to ask, is it going to take extra movement to get on top of one of these if I wanted
Yes.
to?
And you would need to make strength rolls for climbing.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend my 60 to get to the bottom of this one.
Oh,
And
okay.
I guess that's all I can do until next turn.
Unless you're
you'll let
going to
me
spend
climb.
extra effort for another set of actions.
Yeah,
Not yet.
not yet.
All right, and then we're back over here to Jasper.
Make things a little easier so that way you're not having to jump, zoom all the way out anymore.
That's fine.
I'll go ahead and actually, well, both of them are facing.
Both of their
Hank.
backs are to you. They've completely forgotten about you, it seems.
Move in.
Okay?
It was 30. Yeah, that was 30. From what
got
it
it.
was. Now, is that all I can do since I'm only moving 30?
No,
The-
now, if you're only moving 30, you can also take a standard action, like shooting.
Okay. And I would like to switch back over to my pistol and take a shot at this same guy that I shot earlier.
Okay?
That's been shot like 2 or 3 times now.
Right.
Light him up.
Fuck him up! Help Hank!
That's kind of what I'm doing.
That beats his AC. So then... Toughness.
Oh, matches.
13 minus 3 is 10, so that is 2 degrees. He's going down hard at one of these shots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And all right, Jeremy, what did you yell at him?
Basically, come on, man, I can do this all day. And then he's like, but seriously, I need you to go down.
His response was like, yeah, we'll see how high and mighty you feel in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, now, can I spend an extra effort as he moves by?
You can spend extra effort whenever you want.
Okay. So I would like to spend an extra effort to link him as he tries to run by me.
Just link, not attack him and link him?
I don't think I can do that since the move says it takes my standard action.
Okay, cool. Then you link him as he moves past you.
Okay.
Finally.
All right. Boom, boom. And back over to Hank.
Now I'm exhausted. Ah.
I'm not going to get anywhere just bobbing and weaving, so we're going to strike out at a guy who's been shot a few times again. This one.
Okay.
Let's see. So, do the unarmed again. 17.
That hits. So now he makes his toughness. 16 minus 5 is 11. And your DC on your attack... What's the DC on your attack? It should be in the bottom right corner of that first page. I typed
17.
it out. 17. So that is a total of 11, which is another 2 degrees of failure. So good news, he's dazed again. And now he's at -7 on his toughness rolls.
One day he's going to roll a 1 and just like pass out until next week.
At this rate, he's not going to have to. All right. And then it's tough 1. Again with the swinging. We'll go down first. So that is a 16, which
And
you're...
it's my 12.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your toughness.
Oh, that's
Oh!
a natural 1.
So 17. That is 3 degrees of failure for Hank. So that first of all, you're only at -2. So plus side.
This is what I needed on minus.
Then sorry, and now you're dazed.
Okay. And I took my 1 of 2 -3s that'll knock me out, right? Or 3 degree of failure.
Oh, was it 3 degrees of failure?
That's what you said, right?
Oh, sure. You rolled, yeah, a total of 5. His thing's 17, so 12, 7. Yes, it would have been 3 degrees. -1 circumstance, already got that. It is staggered again.
Beals is yelling at you to get your shit together.
Yeah, I see.
And the staggered condition remains until the target recovers.
Ooh.
So you are staggered for a good bit. Okay. And then where is staggered?
Under advanced.
Staggered. You are dazed and hindered. So your movement is now 15. And you can only take 1 action between move or standard.
I
And
imagine that's like a big red chalk mark down my...
And
March face.
one of the 2 that's currently pummeling on you, he's still pummeling. He's like, seriously, kid, just go down. Like, breaks character and everything. And does not beat your AC.
Seriously, kid, just go down.
Seriously, kid, stop. I get it. It's a big deal. But all right,
Going to
Osiris.
Attempting to climb this trash pile, I guess.
Okay, you start trying to climb the trash pile.
What do you need from me?
I need an athletics roll.
Athletics. Right there.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Getting it. Fair.
You're not getting up to the top just yet,
All
but
right.
as you're climbing, you look at the trash pile behind you, and you see two slightly larger than average raccoons with little devices, like little tinfoil caps on their head, and and collars. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. I accidentally knocked off my headset. And little collars around set.
You break it up. I can't hear you.
Yep, give it a second to catch up. Don't switch. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so tinfoil hats and little collars around their necks, and they're just sitting halfway up this trash pile, just like,
You have to be kidding me.
you say that, and you hear like feral screeches of response.
Do I still have an action left to do something, or am I totally out?
I will count that as your move action, if you want.
I'd like to attempt to use Ghost Hand and knock off one or take off one of those collars to see
Okay.
if it has any effect. Let's see. Click here. Right there.
Yep,
Did I do that right?
yep, you sure did.
All right.
So you're just like, click, on the collar.
Yeah.
Collar falls off, tumbles down to the base of the trash pile. Small explosion rattles the trash piles. You get the other three hear a small explosion. Hear an explosion go off somewhere at the junkyard.
Oh shit.
And Jasper.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move 30 feet, and then. Question. Okay, so how does the multi-attack work with the pistol?
So what it would work, what it does is within a whatever measurement it was bubble, I believe 30 feet.
30 to 150, yeah.
No.
Like
The bullet storm is not 150. It's just the 30 feet. It is an AOE around.
We're looking at that.
Yeah. You asked for the AOE attack.
The multi-attack.
Yeah, multi-attack, not the...
Multi-attack. I forgot I gave that multi-attack. You can make 2 attacks. You can shoot the same target, or you can shoot multiple targets that are within one space of each other.
Well then, I'd like to go ahead and shoot both of these fine gentlemen here.
Okay. We'll start with the one you've been attacking.
Yep. Which is that bottom one. Let me scroll down to pistol. Yeah, pistol.
Does
Yeah, he
not
is a bomb.
beat his AC.
Okay.
Rude.
Definitely beats his AC.
All right, guys, their AC somewhere between 11 and 21. Just narrow it down.
19 minus 2 is 17, which is not higher than your thing, so that is 1 degree of failure. Putting him at minus 3 now.
Oh, that's the top one. The bottom one was at -7. I was like,
Yep.
one
Right.
day.
And Brad's guy. 1,
Hey.
2, 3. 4, 5.
Didn't I go before my guy?
Nope.
I mean, he just ran. I teleported in front of him. He ran
Hey.
past me. I haven't moved.
Oh, you
yet.
did the action thing, and you
I
did
did
the
the extra
expense. 1 second. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Got real
4.
confused.
Way to wait a whole round to tell me that, Brad.
I did say that. I said that at the beginning
All
until like you told
No,
me.
you interrupted me mid his stuff
Yeah.
to set a link on him by expending extra effort. All right, so let's go back. Go ahead. What would your action last round have been?
Okay, like after the link's on him, I'm gonna teleport to him and attack.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna teleport and grab.
Okay.
I don't know where he's going, but his reaction to that last remark made me
Roll the grab, please.
Okay. God damn, I'm like slowly getting there.
Slowly.
You do not beat his
the
AC.
session, you'll be rolling 20s. You're fine.
I have not rolled above a 6. That's my.
So you teleport over to him, try to grab him.
God damn it.
Now it's his turn.
Well, I'm also at a -2, so it's even lower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Jeremy, your action's this round.
Okay. Well. What? It's gonna be to teleport to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt. I don't even know anymore because I can't roll for shit.
So wait, do your move action first.
All right. Hold on, let me make sure my chat can see what's happening because I've gone off screen on
Gotcha.
them.
So just so my chat can see as well.
Yeah.
You
'cause
teleport. You
I can
teleport to
see
him.
them. I can see them on my map, but I was like,
Right.
Jeremy can't see them.
I know. I just made them visible a little bit ago. You
Yeah.
teleport to him, and suddenly everything clicks. He's been bait this entire time as more people dressed just like him, and one guy with slightly more significance in his costuming is running down this hall of cars at you.
Okay.
And what is your action?
Chuck
Because
the
you've only
quarter.
done your moves so far.
This guy, I'm guessing the guy in red is running towards me.
Yeah, all of those guys are running towards you.
Okay. Let's see. I chucked my quarter back down this way. That's my action right now. Over here.
Okay. And
If you're
back.
taking your action to throw it, is it like how far are you throwing it? Because remember, you can throw it super far if you're taking the time.
Oh,
to
I
check.
can. I don't want them to.
Eat the
Look,
coin.
what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Give me a second. I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna start bringing them back. I just can't just be like, gone.
All right. And then back over here to Hank.
You got this.
All right. Hank is gonna look at the guy that's like, "Come on, kid, go down," and give the equivalent of like a weary like, "Make me," and then it's a chalk mark attack, but like I'm gonna headbutt this guy.
Right. It's like,
Hank,
eh!
Hank doesn't fight with like, "Oh yeah, I know how to." Like Hank fights like a street punk.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, there.
So close combat.
There we go. Scrolling, dice.
Hey, hell yeah! There's that hype. That's definitely gonna. Oh my gosh, a harm and a heal as soon as they came off cooldown. Immediately.
Immediately. What the hell, guys?
All right, so
The chat is feral.
let's get those out of the way first. It's another bruise on Hank.
It'd be like that.
Because she. And then we have, I believe, still only 2 of you are hurt. So, the person who didn't need it,
If they were hurt, they needed it. It's fine.
Jasper, you're back up to no -1s.
Ooh.
And then we've got a care, which we'll deal with after this. 3. So that's going to be Jeremy. Care. Where have I been writing these? Care. Love it. Take it. All right, so then you hit with the 20, which definitely hits his stuff. The guy who you've been talking with is the guy you attacked, right?
No, I attacked the bottom one.
Right, that's the guy you've been talking with.
Okay, I thought I was talking to the top one. That's
The
fine.
guy on the top is the one that had run down after you called out the other guy.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I said, come on, like bring it on, and drug him back.
19 minus 7, 12.
Go down, buddy. Anyway, this is a tough off. This is bullshit.
Pretty much.
And then you just got me back here just shooting them for you.
Alright. So then, guy who came down, trying to put this kid out of his misery.
Hits.
Dude,
I'll
roll
my
tough.
toughness. Alright, there we go. 14.
14, so that's only 1 degree of failure. Moves you to -4. And guy you headbutted. Yours was 12, right?
It's still 12, yeah, because
Alright,
I'm not
so
doing
roll,
active defense.
roll your toughness again.
18.
No harm. None at all. Good job. Let's go.
Wow.
Osiris.
Yep. Walk me through exactly what happened with that whole raccoon explosion thing.
So, clicked off one of his collars as your hands
Yeah.
glow with necrotic energies. The collar like tumble, hits the ground, beeps, explodes.
How does the raccoon react?
Yes. How does he react?
Completely fine and normally. And from the junk pile behind them, you hear at least a dozen feral screeches after the explosion.
Oh god.
Dibs on not going in that place.
Oh, well, Jeremy, just so you know, those screeches and that explosion actually really close to you. And if you look south, you can see a raccoon in a tinfoil hat with like a collar on, just like looking ferally.
Was concerned about the guy behind it, like running over towards him, but now concerned about whatever the hell's going on in there.
I would like to continue climbing to the top of this thing.
That'll be your move
So,
action.
that'll
Give
be
me
the
another
move action.
athletics.
22.
You're at the top.
Cool. What can I see from up here?
You see Hank getting beat down by 2 thugs. Jasper trying to shoot at said thugs. You see Jeremy far away from everybody else, finally caught up to the first guy he was chasing after, but another gaggle of them have like appeared out of the alleyway of cars to like jump him. So pretty much what you've noticed is Hank and Jasper stayed together. The rest of you split up, and oh no. Mistakes may have been made.
I was told to split up. Thank you very much.
He doesn't know that. He split up off jump.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one normal raccoon and a feral raccoon right here by me.
I mean, nope. You've
Right.
got 2 feral raccoons.
Okay, I
One
didn't
just
know if
doesn't.
one was-
One just doesn't have a collar.
One's
still
can't explode.
raccoon.
I have questions about that.
Normal raccoons are feral.
Can I ask a question about how Ghost Hand works exactly?
Sure.
Can I move things? For example, a collar. If I took one off, could I then move it somewhere?
Yeah.
Or Ghost Hand it into
You can move.
direction?
You can ghost hand move it in as long as it's still in your range.
Cool. I want to unhook the collar from the other raccoon
Got it.
and chuck it right at the beginning of this line of cars where the bad guys are coming from.
And because it is not contested, as it's not something currently being handled, there's no role involved in that. So,
Fantastic.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
there's a floating beeping thing hovering straight at you.
What
see you out here in a minute. Okay.
I don't know what's happening. This is an exam. I've heard explosions. I
Just keep that in mind for when we get to your action.
yeah.
Jasper!
Oh, cool. I am unmuted. Moving and shooting the. I'm gonna shoot the bottom guy.
Okay. Shooting him once or twice?
You know what? Let's do twice.
Okay. First roll.
Since the man doesn't want to go down, Jesus.
That hits him. And yours
Take her
is. Well, we're about to find that out. So it's toughness roll. Minus
What, 8?
8 is 13, which is 2 degrees of failure. So he's dazed again.
Is he down?
No. You guys have to get him to fail 4 or more.
Degrees, yeah.
4 degrees or more. He is still up. This little guy, so strong. Second attack.
Already rolled it.
Beats his thing. 11 minus 9, 2. Your thing is how much? 18 DC?
Yeah.
So 13, 8, 3 degrees of failure.
So getting there.
We're getting there.
All right.
No, it's
And
he
then-
has
Oh.
2 because it's 11 minus 9. So 2 puts him into the 4th, doesn't it?
No, because it's by 5. So being 18, the highest it could go would be 3. Unless he hit
Okay.
negatives. So like 18 to 13 is 1. 13
Gotcha,
to 8
gotcha.
is 2. 13,
Okay, I follow.
8 to 3 is 3. So yeah,
So 3
actually
less
no.
than
So
4.
that would be Doom. He's down. He's out. You got him.
Thank fuck.
Gone. Hell
There you
yeah.
go, Hank.
All right.
As he drops, Hank will just kind of flash a smile at Jasper. Took
So-
you long enough.
So
And
this
then square
guy,
up against
this guy, also seeing the floating collar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And completely not in character. Just like, that's not part of the plan. That's not what's supposed to happen.
Yep. I figured that was a bad thing. Okay.
All right,
I'm
Jeremy.
gonna be right back.
Jeremy. Oh, well. Seeing that guy break character, he's heard the explosion. Jeremy's
Oh.
going to.
Oh, another thing Jeremy would notice. These guys who are running up, running away.
No, I don't know how big the explosion is, though. Jeremy's actually going to run up to it, grab it, and teleport to his coin to get it away from everybody.
Give yourself a hero point.
It's like, cause he's like, oh, because he heard the explosion, then there's a beeping thing. He's like, this isn't part of the cast.
Don't forget you could extra action to teleport again to a different link.
It's true.
Yeah.
For extra effort.
Well, no, I don't need to do an extra effort.
Because he's
so
doing
he-
2 move actions.
Oh,
He
I
doesn't
follow.
have to do the extra.
Well, no, it's not so much an extra. It's let me take it over to my character. As the explosion goes off, teleporting to that guy because I'm still boosted.
No, the boost only lasts for a round.
Oh, it only lasts for a round. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, well then never mind. I will use because otherwise I will blow up.
Yep.
But here's the thing, though. He will pass out
Okay.
as he basically teleports to the corner and does a quick switch hand of scooping the corner, dropping the bomb, and throwing the corner. So it's basically, I'm on the... So, switch hand to here, where he drops the bomb and picks up the quarter and throws the quarter to teleport this way. He's got 120 range. I'm just throwing it.
Okay.
But then he just like collapses
Thud.
for right now.
Hank!
Hearing the explosions and shouting, can I get an awareness to hear the, like, that's not part of the exam?
That was really far away from you.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to grab this guy and push him to the ground to be like, we've got you, and like he's basically like, we've got you, and we've got you guys figured out. Tell us what's going on here.
All right, so grab.
So. I was gonna say rolls a 2.
That beats his thing.
All right.
In spades. Like, I'll never tell you nothing, hero. Definitely not about the hostage we have in this building. Wank.
I can't. Oh.
And you are able to squeeze and like add bruises while you have somebody grabbing, by the way.
Okay. I assume grabbing him was the action though, so
Right.
and I'm still staggered, so I only get the one action. Though actually, like as I kind of get a hold of him and like lock him down, I'll do another like calming breath, and I'll spend a hero point to remove the staggered condition.
Okay. And he desperately tries to get out of Hank's grasp. So Hank, roll me strength.
That's a natural 20 on his part.
That is a natural 20 on his part. Like, ha-ha! You kids. All right, Osiris.
Can I see any other raccoons with collars within range of 200 feet?
So, hold on.
As you said 6 or something like that. I just
No,
wanted
I said a lot.
a lot. Okay.
I would love to know why this is happening. I'm going to have to ask Deadly about that later. I'll just go.
That's the quickest I've ever run 2 dogs around an entire yard for their potty break. I need a drink.
So many raccoons.
Is that all of them? Is that all? No, it's not.
Why do they have explosive collars? I have so many questions.
Why did you throw explosive collar at people?
Did I not keep them away from? Anyway, we'll have this conversation later.
So you asked if you see raccoons?
Yes.
He doesn't know who did that. He just saw it. He just saw it come in beeping.
So yes, you do
Okay.
see more. Any
That's a
that are
lot.
on trash piles are visible to you.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, let's see.
Might be spending that hero point right now to wake up.
I can use Ghost Hand twice if I burn a thing, right?
Yep.
Extra effort. All right, I guess we're gonna unhook 2 more collars.
There are 2 more collars for you to unhook.
Let's do this one up here
Okay.
and this one down here.
Okay. What are you doing with said collars?
I'm just letting them drop like to the base of these trash piles.
Okay. All right.
This
So
kind
Or I guess
of
if this is the biggest trash pile here,
yep.
could I like toss them into that to like
Yeah.
hopefully disperse the trash pile and increase my visibility?
All right.
Just
So
my
let's see.
thinking there.
So Hank. 3 heals on Hank.
Oh, wow.
And then
Yeah.
we've got another hero point on Jeremy.
Oh,
well,
who did that?
Ashley. Ashley and Coy. The party's keeping their party alive.
Aw.
well, yeah, I have
thank
to have
you.
some dumb himbo to absorb damage for me.
All right, so you are blowing up this trash pile.
Yes.
Okay. Kaboom!
How big are these explosions, by the way? Just so
Not
help me
big,
visual. I didn't think they'd be too big, but
but
Leave it alone.
those
All I had to-
raccoons are buried under trash, dying
all I had-
happily.
All I had to
What do they
go
wanna
off
be?
of was a sound of an explosion. I'm not that skilled to be able to be like, oh, that sounded like a tiny one.
Right. Okay, and Jasper,
yep, that's all I got.
Question.
answer.
Would 10 feet count as close range with a firearm? Or do I have to be one next in the square?
You
next
literally
to
have to be right up on them.
it? Okay. Then I am going to move another 30 feet,
Okay.
be 1 square away from this guy, and then let me get to it. I'd actually like to use Bullet Storm on this guy, if possible.
Oh, okay.
Because, well, maybe. No.
That seems a bit wasteful.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Like,
I would
no,
let you know multi-attack, which would do 2 hits on it, would be better than Bullet Storm, which would only
Yeah.
do 1 hit on it.
Yeah. Let's do. I'm gonna do the multi-attack then.
Okay.
But one
Attack
of them's
one.
called Bullet Storm, so clearly the superior choice.
Fuck.
Misses.
Not good.
Second attack. Also misses.
Oof.
This range is not my specialty.
These actors are just God mode actors. apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Right now.
I'm glad we don't have the feng shui rules where if you miss or fail to beat down a goon for so long, he turns into like a named villain.
All right, cool. We're just
That
going to
would-
remove him from the combat,
I have to mute myself for a second. Hold on.
Good.
which, of course, it's his turn.
His turn.
That's just the way that goes.
Okay, so just to give you a heads up what happened. So someone just showed up in my stream and set off an explosion.
Nice to see our chat. Nice to see the chats. You're so kind.
They just got back. They didn't even know what had happened. So I was about to explain how. So Blue Bats, what you just missed coming back was I just saved a bunch of the actor bad guys because an explosive device just landed amidst us, and I grabbed it and teleported away, and knocked myself out, teleporting away from the explosion.
Very heroic.
Very heroically. And I was like, now that you come back and do an explosion, I will wake because since I used 3 extra efforts, I passed out. I will use 1 hero point to wake up.
Oh, yeah?
Now, with it says to remove the fatigue, so I'm guessing a hero point just removes 1 step, not the whole shebang
remove
of
the whole-
extra.
It would
Oh,
remove.
what?
It would remove the fatigue status.
Okay. So, I thought it would just take me down 1, so I'd still be incapacitated.
I have no idea. Let's.
Because it says fatigue. A fatigue person goes up to exhausted. Exhausted goes up to incapacitated, and then it says spend a hero point for to remove fatigue. If it only removes fatigue, I would have spent that hero point
for the sake
before.
of things doing, we'll just say it clears them all. That sounds like
Okay.
something a hero point would be worth using.
Okay. So I'll slowly start standing up. That is, he's going to take his turn basically spending that hero point and getting himself up. Like,
Right.
and
Because that's what heroes do.
because he like, what the fuck? And boom, slams into the ground. And like a second later, oh.
All right.
Pretty sure the
And,
actors and Jeremy are like, what the hell is this kid made of?
and Hank.
I'm gonna try and grab this guy again, and then spend some extra effort to try and tie him up while I've got a hold of him if I succeed.
Zoom in on the people that are currently.
And you know what? You have subdued, you have restrained, and the tough is dealt with.
Okay.
You'll still never stop us! Ha ha ha! Good job, kid.
Gotta give that actor credit.
Hank will like.
He actually
Give him,
says
like, a
kids
side
now
thumbs
that
up.
now that Jasper is up there. Good job, kids.
And Hank will start dragging him towards the building to check on the hostage, and look at Jasper. Hey, check and see if you can figure out where Jeremy and Osiris went.
Okay.
I'm gonna find the hostage he mentioned, and I'll drag him in and set him in one of the chairs that's in here, basically.
The door opens. There's like the chime of a store being opened, and you literally hear it's like, tell us where the money's at, Dame. Like, I'm never gonna tell you nothing. My family's owned this junkyard forever.
Can't.
So what do I?
This
Oh,
is
I
coming
see
from
it here.
this is coming from inside the
Oh,
building.
from deeper in. Okay.
It just looks like right now it's like there's some tables and like a little like kitchen with like the coffee maker, like standard office stuff.
I assume that's my turn. Like, are we still in combat, or are we gonna drop out for?
Oh, we'll drop out for the sake of time being.
Okay.
All right, so Jasper, what are we doing? You gonna try to find the guys?
Do I hear the yelling from inside the building when
No.
he opens the door?
No, you do not.
Okay.
You have
I
super
am
sight,
gonna
not super hearing.
I know. It's not, I was asking because I didn't measure how far away he was. Then I am just going to continue deeper into the junkyard, see if I can find Jeremy and Osiris.
Well, as you come down onto the path, you will see Jeremy. And you'll also definitely see Osiris standing on top of a trash pile amongst burning and exploding trash, his hands glowing as he just stands there like some almighty god, as explosions keep ringing out in the trash piles.
Okay, so the team
He's crazy. Great, he's crazy.
consists of one hembo, one guy who's really great at movement and can teleport everywhere, it seems, and one god complex. Got it.
He's not saying anything, he's not monologuing, but he's definitely looks very triumphant and deific as he stands amongst the burning trash.
Yeah. Does that count, by the way, as disarming the explosives?
Don't know.
You don't know?
I
Hey.
really hope it does. That's hilarious.
You do not know.
Okay. Is there any possible way for me to catch up to Jeremy because he's like 175 feet away?
Yeah, it's called running.
Yeah.
Well-
The problem is he's about to start running the other way to make sure everyone's okay, because that wasn't part of the exam.
That's fine. Narrative. We're in narration mode right now, guys. So
But
you guys
he's-
can describe it however you want.
Okay, he's gonna start running back. Like Jeremy, after picks himself up, is gonna start heading back to that second pile or that second avenue of cars to make sure everyone's okay.
You come around the corner, and all of them are like laid flat on the ground, which is weird because no explosion actually like was anywhere near them,
Okay.
but they're acting like they're unconscious.
Okay.
What does Jeremy do?
I don't know, because he's gonna start moving up towards them because he doesn't know if this is part of the exam anymore. Because a random explosion just went off. He doesn't know what's happening.
Yep.
Is the exam still on? What is?
Madam Mover flies overhead in her telekinesis. She's like, "We're counting them as downed by the attack.
Okay.
But good job at keeping them from actually being hurt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's very heroic of you." And like a bunch of the actors in this alleyway of cars are like, "Yeah, man, thanks, appreciate that."
I have a question, Matt.
Yeah.
Would I have been able to tell if those collars were going off, like when from being disconnected, or from when they hit the ground? Like, was an impact that caused the explosion, or do I not know? Or
Impact.
Cool. How many more of these can I see? With I guess I can count. One,
I'm
two,
just
three.
saying you clear the fucking raccoon pile.
Oh, I cleared all of them. Okay. Because if there was extras, I was going to take the collars. That's where I was going with that. But okay, if they're all cleared, then cool.
They are all cleared.
In that case, I'm going to stop using my power and make my way off of this trash pile.
Very kind and cool of you.
I'll head back up this. Actually, I guess I could. I don't know. I'll head towards Jasper.
So Lex would, yeah, because Jeremy went this way. He's over here.
I'll head back towards Jasper.
Yeah, he's over here looking like, oh my god. He's just been told. All right, so
make sure that players can see stuff. All right. So you're standing there. Things have clearly gone a different way.
Yeah, I don't. The teachers didn't say the test was done, so I'm guessing we're still good. I'm testing.
Hank turns from the door that he's at and gives a sharp whistle and a gesture towards him, and then goes in, trying to follow the sound of those goons.
Yep. You follow the sound of goons going deeper into the building. And down at the end of the hallway is where the voices are coming from. And when you open the door, there's a dude who looks kind of like the toughs you'd seen, but like it's slightly more prominent costuming. And there's a woman tied to a chair, sobbing big fat tears. "You villains are never gonna stop us. The heroes will..."
As soon as
Hank opens the door.
He's immediately going to kind of slide into this space to try and interpose himself between the goon and the tied up hostage, and like grab and throw the guy away from her.
Okay, give me a grab check.
$14.
Hold on, pulling up his stuff. This is against Perry. Yeah, got him.
All right. I'm literally going to throw him into this hallway, like through the door I just came through.
Yep.
To
Give me an
create
athletics.
that distance and get him away.
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah, gross.
Nope, more than enough.
Okay.
Thud. Back through the door.
And then I'll use the last of my movement to get back here to block the door.
Okay, cool. And it's like, as you do so, girl struggling in the chair. It's like, "You gotta stop him, hero." It's like, It's like, oh god, hold on. God, what was it? Marsupial Manhunter. He's taken over my junkyard. He's got so many bombs and so many little gang members like running around throughout. He's taken all of the mechanics. It's like, and it's holding them hostage over by the compactor. Are you taking notes?
I am.
Marsupial manhunter.
Well, that's no worse than Gang Orca being an actual character.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tried to stick with the themes.
Oh my god.
Hank, just so you are aware, you've never heard of a villain called Marsupial Manhunter.
Okay,
So it's clearly part of the test.
gotcha. As Hank kind of stands over the guy, and is like,
I thought you
he'll
left-
say something like, "Give it up, punk. We'll stop you no matter what."
The guy's like, it's like, you're too late. Didn't you hear the explosions?
1 second.
There's no
Almost
stopping
like,
the maestro of mayhem. He who digs through the trash. Marsupial Manhunter.
Oh my god.
Hank will look kind of
Aye.
like shook for just a moment of like he doesn't know what those explosions were, and he's trying to keep himself cool and collected in front of the hostage.
Oh.
I'm praying people are clipping this nonsense that I keep throwing out here of these actors.
These actors doing the best job on the field so far.
Right?
These actors are.
But he'll try and grab him and tie this one up too if he can.
Okay. You can. I'm not going to do that. And Jeremy, still down there. You come out of this alleyway with the people
Uh-huh.
after Madam Mover had told you that the test is still going. When you
Yes.
come out and you look to your right, you will see Gem Crusher. Still full stone giant mountain of a man, but raccoon ears is a headband clearly on his head.
Thank God, I knew
Oh
it.
my god.
Giant raccoon paws. Still stoic, still completely emotionless, like turns his paw over. You can clearly see there's a piece of paper taped to
He's
it.
got a script.
A valiant effort, heroes. But none will stop Marsupial Manhunter from ruining this day. And goes back down.
Oh man.
Okay. He's just.
Jeremy's just like, what the fuck?
Jeremy's like, what? Okay, part of the test. Part of the test. Oh my god.
He also, so he's got the raccoon ears. He has clearly been painted on his face to have like the raccoon eye colors around
God.
his rock eyes.
Oh. Okay, well,
And
I'm not.
in standard My Hero Academia fashion,
Mhm.
this is where episode 1 leaves off.
Oh my god. No.
Ah,
Oh, I was
So-
just about to ask if I could just use my rifle and shoot him.
well,
He's
good
within
news.
range.
Answer is going to be yes if he's in range.
Like 420 feet out of 500.
Yep. So, guys, this was episode 1, entrance exam. The introduction of the next generation. We had Jasper, portrayed by Magic Ashley. Osiris, portrayed by Koiki MTV. Jeremy, portrayed by Brad with
oh my
no
God.
R. And Hank,
Ta-da.
portrayed by Egger.
Hey, Eder.
Guys, what did we think of this game so far?
Oh, this is fantastic.
This is fun. But oh my god.
I haven't won this much throughout any of the other games. This is amazing.
Oh,
It is a completely different beast from spooky horror games.
yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh my god.
So we're going to go through and do our favorite thing, props. Egger, you're familiar with the prop system, as I stole this from our time LARPing in Atlanta. So, who stood out? Who made you happy? Who was amazing? Besides, obviously, me.
I mean, I felt like I got a really great kind of intro to all of the characters during this run. Like, for being an intro episode, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. I want to call out specifically Koi for Osiris playing the broody leave me alone guy, specifically with the I shut the door in your face before you start to move away. Like,
That was a beautiful role play moment. Jeremy,
I'm gonna give it to Hank. Just the different scenes of him interacting with like the bad guys here with Rebecca, with him just being like,
with Rebecca, please somebody save me.
that whole scenario was hilarious. Just
Beautiful. All right, Osiris, played by Koi.
Man, I loved all the character just interactions, like how unique everybody was. I guess specifically, I really liked Hank. I just liked the role he was playing through everything. It really was unique compared to everybody else. So, going with that.
And Jasper, played by Magic Ashley.
100% going to Hank the Himbo Tank.
Hank rocking it with 3 of the votes. Hell yeah.
damn.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful Saturday stream.